Hello everybody, welcome back to Doggo Card Reviews. We are here with part 2 of our hololive production set review.
So, like, every other grandma's reviewing hololive at this point?
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either. Oh, and, yeah, I'm slowly learning who these creatures are.
That's good, and that's partially thanks to our guest here, Beryl. Hello.
Yes, our guest lecturer.
Hello, glad to be back.
For sure. So, definitely exciting today. We got quite a number of cards in green, I realized. So,
Alright, well,
it's gonna
take
be
us
quite
away
tonight.
then.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and start us off. We start with the Future Together Uruha Rusia 00500 power, stage power generation 3. So, at the beginning of your climax phase, if you choose the top card of your clock, and if you have 4 or more hololive characters, pretty hard booster road, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is level 1 or higher, you play to your stock, and she is a self-rest search Brainstorm.
So, completely unrelated, but, Generation Cup when?
Funny you asked about that. If I'm not mistaken, it was either this past weekend or an upcoming weekend that they're doing a hololive festival.
Oh, okay, so it's hololive, it's Generation Cup, basically. I would, at least I hope it's Generation Cup. Or hell,
maybe question mark.
Or hell, Bushiroad actually develops the cojones to start limited.
Oh man, imagine.
But regardless, though, Rushia here, okay, she has a great alarm ability.
Yeah,
Like,
we've seen something similar back as early as Bang Dream when they revived Alarm out of the depths of the catacombs.
Yeah, I was about to say. Well, okay, it's a tap self-tutoring brainstorm. I mean, we've seen a million of these. They're great.
Yeah. Like, it's a combination of two good abilities. We can't go wrong with Rushia, especially if you're playing green.
Now, the difference between Himari and Rushia is, well, I believe Himari was blind.
Himari was blind. You don't get to know what it is.
Not until later, at least.
If you remember where it was.
I mean, actually, no, back then the game was a bit slower, so there's a chance that...
I know forgetting, because X turns have passed.
Right. Today's metagame. You mean next turn?
I guess I'll find out, because I gotta start playing down this level 3 early play.
Level early play?
Oh no, my actual finisher? Kick.
Yeah, I'll say, you're a blast into level 3, man. That's how fast this game is now, man. We at Doggo Card Reviews advocate for the slow... Back in my day, but unfortunately that's not the reality of the situation.
If only.
Alright,
Beryl. Before we go on
I don't really have much to say. It's a pretty solid card.
Yeah.
Free stock is always nice. Well, almost every time.
Yeah, most decks are leaning towards higher levels now because, again, we have things like early plays and so on.
Though I am noticing, gentlemen, with hololive specifically, nothing is actually that expensive besides maybe Coco. Like, nothing's actually...
In terms of resource expensive.
Yeah, in terms of resource expensive. Oh, actually, no. Market watch time. You triggered...
No, Gavin.
And then you triggered it. Let's see here. Let's see here. Refreshing right now. Oh.
Okay,
oh, Lord.
Real talk, is there even stock?
Actually, yes, there is.
There is stock. Hog.
Except on a few cards. Suisse Unraveled. Suisse Unraveled.
We can talk about her when we go to blue, right?
Right, but Suisse Unraveled. And a card we'll be talking about very, very soon. Christ Almighty, help us! Christ Almighty, help us!
Imagine.
Good man! Good man! Whoa. Well, shit. Spoiler alert, I'll reveal the price of that card when we get to it. Oh, Lord.
I take it Russia here is still relatively fine.
$10.
Okay. That's kind of fair.
That's a little pricey?
It's a little pricey, but it's also hololive. Everyone and their mother bought it.
I'm hoping I hope prices tank.
Maybe if and when Bushiro goes, yeah, we're gonna do a second printing.
Yes, please, Bushy. Jesus Christ, I want to get this set now. But I'm going, Yoda, I don't want to go bankrupt buying this.
Fair. Anyway, before we go too deep into finances.
Limited, yes.
Yeah, if you could find, yeah, you see her, you take her, right?
Wait, this I got past me. Excuse me, sir or madam, reveal the SSP you called.
And then you reveal freaking Suisei. And you're like, oh, fuck you.
Suisei unraveled. Is that not inappropriate, sir?
No, it is very appropriate.
Holy shit, oh, well, my hands are tied, gentlemen.
Yeah, pretty good card. Yeah, I give it a playable plus.
Yeah.
Too good.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this card. Like, if you see it, you'd put it in.
For sure.
Alrighty, next. To the future together. Shimakami Fubuki, 001K. Alrighty, boys. ETB gives somebody 1,500, and she's also a Mark III. Oh, gee. Oh, Christ almighty. This is $25.
Hey, people do like their free discard outlets and mill option.
Excuse me, sir.
What if you're not playing blue?
Fair enough. Also, that card is also sold out. Excuse me, sir. You know who I'm picking for my free mill in this set.
I'm aware, but again, there are people who are just like, blue.
Again, man. Blue is actually a really good call in this. I don't know what you people are talking about.
Anyway, more on that when we get to blue. But
oh yes, more on that.
But yeah, as we see, Fubuki here has not just simply Generation 1 trait, but also the gamer's trait, because she ended up being part of both factions.
Well, anyways, to be honest, go ahead. So, to be honest with you, it's kind of funny because the last several sets that we've had this profile in, I'm just going, man, there are other reasonable alternatives I could pick over this card, or it doesn't really suit the quote-unquote meta deck. You know, like Goshi Usa, we had the original Rise as a good example.
Right, but if you're not playing Rabbit House.
Right. Though, well, I'm not playing Rabbit House, so yeah, I'm forced to pick the Mark III variant. But again, that Rise, that original, was really, really. She was almost the tipping point for me to stick with Rabbit House originally. But it's just the instability of that deck that really made me go, and hell, another good example of the Mark III profile not being all that great was Symphogear, actually. Like, there's too many level zeros in that deck for a Malcolm Chris to be all that great.
On top of just having other powerful discard outlets that happen to mill, they don't mill as much as the Awesome Mark III, but they mill enough.
They mill enough. They enable you to get to your deck, and honestly speaking, well, there are times where I wanted to grab a spare climax, i.e. a spare gold bar, in my limited time playing Symphogear. Or hell, Gotsubun's another one, actually. Yes, if you're not playing Itsuki, like, you have
little reason to play Quintessential Quintuplets Itsuki.
Though, like, if you're in the Nino package, which a lot of people are,
you have an actual Awesome Mark II. Sure, she gets Nino only, but that's what you're playing, right?
You don't fucking care. So I'm just going, well, there is. I
believe the only guys that still play Itsuki are obviously Itsuki. I believe sometimes the Futuro build plays Itsuki.
Yeah, they're forced to play Itsuki. They're forced to.
Anyone still playing Yosuba level 1 combo from trial deck?
Fair enough, but Bushiroad has created done a good job of not making this profile a crutch.
That is a good thing, just in hololive here, we do have Pro King of Subaru.
Like, Jesus Christ. Again, that's great. I love that. I love the design because it's basically not making Fubuki here an absolute staple, despite what Yute and the rest of Japan are saying. Hey, this card's a staple. I'm going, not necessarily.
Right.
In fact,
it's more goes like, if you're not playing blue, then okay, Fubuki's kind of one of your main mill options.
Like, I'll take the $1.50 alternative. Sure, I'm locked into blue, but I was going to play blue anyway. So, honestly speaking, like, yes, it is still a good card. Is it an absolute mandate? No, absolutely not. Like, back in earlier throughout the year, oh yeah, this was definitely a mandatory card. Nowadays, I would say check your deck first before you just randomly cram this card in.
Farrell, what say you about this?
I kind of agree with the statements already mentioned because like it being restricted level 1 does have at its times like you would discard a card not to be able to grab anything.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah, I do see like like early on, like early in the game's history, like definitely like why wouldn't you run this card? And as you mentioned, depending on the deck you're playing as well, like is this even worth running to begin with? So
right.
It's still solid, but it like if you wanted to make this a strictly better version, you would just remove the level 1 restriction.
Though if we do that, we go back to a we go back to a bigger problem. But before we dig up problems of the past that should be left in the past, what I will mention is that as you will see here, she has the gamer streak, and this is important because these profiles let you find events, whereas the previous versions of Azusa never let you get that in the first place. So
True.
You could use Fubuki here in your gamer space deck to get your hashtag hololive gamers event.
Fair enough, and I don't. This is, in my opinion, the most balanced version of Azusa that we've gotten throughout history.
I agree.
Like again,
we tell this as being like, hey, this has a worse time and it's not on play, and if getting a level 0 variant, which everyone but Subaru is, they cannot loop into themselves.
Yeah, Wishy. I don't know what you were thinking with protein, man. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking.
So I'll see y'all here in about 2 months when they announce the banning of the card.
No, it's gonna be choice. It's gonna be choice listed.
We'll see. But anyway, before we go too far on that subject, limited, I suppose.
Excuse me, sir and/or madam. Please reveal the SSP that you grabbed.
I'm gonna show you Coco Kiryu. Show you Kiryu Coco.
Fuck! It's my exact reaction. I mean, it's that good and limited.
Yeah, I mean, easy power, easy dicks outlet, easy mill. What more can you ask for?
Yeah.
For her to be a bit bigger?
Sure. You can make herself 2,500 for the turn.
Oh yeah, true, but she gets destroyed in response.
Oh, you don't care. That's what you want.
Oh yeah, true. But yeah, my hands are tied here.
Yeah, like if you're not playing blue, this is one of your better mill and discard outlets.
Though, cough, blue cough.
I give it the playable.
Regroup playable. Okay, fair. I mean, suppose maybe you're playing like a more level 0 heavy strategy, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
Like I think I would run the like as you mentioned, I would run it only if I'm like focusing on the events themselves, because otherwise, for me, I don't feel comfortable being in the situation where I could ditch a card to grab nothing.
Right. Your level breakdown can definitely change how good or terrible a card like this could be.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's one of those. Keep it in mind.
Yeah, it definitely goes. Keep your deck. As Gavin said, keep your deck composition in mind before just shoving these with no reason.
Alrighty, on to the next card.
Ding.
All right, so we have To the Future Together, a Nekomata Okayu. Level 1 cost 0, 4k power. Auto, when this card's put to stage from your hand, if you have another hololive character, this card gets plus 2k. Climax combo, when this card attacks, if you have the gold bar climax. If you have 2 or more other hololive characters, look at up to the top 3 cards of your deck, add up to 1 of them amongst them to your hand, put the rest into the waiting room.
Okay,
I mean, that's solid.
Here's the weird part. So we had a profile like this in like other titles as early as Revue Starlight's Relive set in Cinderella Lullaby no Nomiya, but Sony could grab characters from top 3, not cards. Is this a first? Is this a first?
Okay, gentlemen. So let me pose this question to both of you.
Okay.
When playing Lullafin, how often did you want to grab anything that isn't a guy?
Maybe at most 1 out of 7 attempts or something.
Like, again, in a large majority of the time, you're not gonna grab an event or a climax.
Right.
Like, let's be honest with the audience here. Like, again, I have a lot of experience playing Lullafin, thanks to Now. Oh Lord, I would love to grab Escape, but I couldn't.
Oh,
but then again, that was a Charlotte-specific context. Now, in the grand majority of times, you're not going to want to grab anything that isn't.
Oh no, Barrow, how will you answer that question?
I mean, I don't think I've played any decks with this similar ability, but like, I just like the flexibility of you can just add anything.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, like just having the flexibility is just always nice.
Right, and I think I purposely made her this way because again, she has that gamer trait. Hello, we're gonna try to grab hololive gamer things to her hand.
And that's fair enough, but the fact is, she can grab literally anything. She can even grab a climax.
If you want to go that far, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I guess you have if you are planning the following turn having a climax combo, that also being able to grab that is nice, I guess.
But the problem with that line of thinking is that Ukami gets destroyed in response every time. So it's going to be really hard to recycle her. Like,
I was thinking of grabbing a different climax. I never expect my level 1s to stay on the field.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. And considering how fast the game is, you won't be level 1 for more than a turn or 2 anyway. Like, Jesus Christ. Like again, take 6 to 9 damage every single turn. Oh, that's
especially if people are playing this particular combo because happens to be gold bar. Gold bars just get glued to people's hands. They're just slapping them down turn after turn.
And you don't even really care. You don't even really care about the damage you take in response.
Like, I took 5, but I did 8.
It's one of those things. It's really hard to outpace a gold bar deck in terms of damage output.
It really is.
But at the same time, though, when I first saw this combo, I was so confused as to why people are playing this and going, and I'm still somewhat confused, actually. Like, most people don't really tout Lullafin as that great.
And you could argue that every Lullafin after the original was just inferior in, like, almost every way.
Pretty much. Like, even this, I would say, is kind of situationally better and situationally much worse than the original Lullafin. Like, yes, this allows me to grab anything I want, but she won't be lasting into the next turn cycle, no matter what I do, unless I play a certain card that we may or may not see later, kind of thing, But even then, I don't know, man. I'm kind of skeptical about this card. I'm kind of skeptical. Like having played Nao, well, even having played Nao, I'm just going. The only reason I'm playing now is because we have nothing better. Literally.
Whereas hololive has, like, yes possibilities.
Jesus Christ.
Like we already saw Wakame.
You people have Fugo already. Like, again, and people don't seem to mind Fugo all that much. But then again, I don't think a lot of people put that much stock into Fugo. Honestly speaking. Because, well, again, I think a lot of people are starting to realize a lot of the same flaws that I realized about Fugo when I first saw it. I was like, yes, this is somewhat selective, but it is way too much RNG involved. You know, giving my Innocence of Twilight combo every single time.
Imagine just making that again.
They did twice.
They only did it twice, and never again after.
and the second time was why? I won't go into it for Okayu here, but at the same time, I'm not too hot on this card, honestly speaking. Like I think a lot of players are a little too excited for Okayu.
I mean, you could argue like, you know, if especially if you're playing like a standby heavy meta, the gold bar helps to like push that damage rush on the standby player, putting them in trouble and making them feel like, well, what was the point of me getting this thing out early if I'm already shocked to like level 2 or something?
The thing is, though, gentlemen, how often are we seeing standby?
I mean, we're still seeing it pop up quite a bit.
Quite a bit, but its dominance has definitely, well,
it is waning. I won't deny that.
It's dramatically decreasing.
And on top of that, you know, people, you know, there is incentive for gold bar in general. You know,
fair enough.
It is high damage output. This does guarantee you something. You know, you can, you know, you can literally not whiff on this card.
True. It's a cantrip, always a cantrip, versus Lullifin, which is probably a cantrip, but not guaranteed.
Right, Lullifin does have like a 2% chance or something to show you 2 quad messages in any event.
But regardless, though, okay, in limited, gentlemen,
first of all, good luck.
It's a double rare. Again, it's the common bar, so.
That's helping too much, given that there's quite a few quad messages in hololive.
And there's 15 double rares, so I take it, I guess, if you find it in limited.
The character will at least hit for 6k offensively, question mark.
It gets destroyed in response.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright, Beryl, what say you?
I guess in limited, I probably just pass it.
Like, okay, fair.
Unless I know I already have the climax, I wouldn't want to waste the pick on.
And fair enough.
I actually can see Beryl's point, because in limited, there are times where Okayu is legitimately worse than a vanilla.
Yeah, fair enough.
Without her bar, oh.
Yeah, this guy feels whatever. But you know, quite much cons, you know, we always try to weigh their viability more and construct it anyway.
True. So honestly, I'm gonna be very precautious here. Playable minus.
Okay, that's a fair point. I'll be a little more generous to giving the regular playable. I think the fact that she literally cannot whiff and be on a good trigger are very, very good notable points.
I'd put it on playable minus.
Literally, I'm just going, again, as someone who has recently returned back to 8 bars, oh lord, it's rough. Again, man, can you blame me?
No, I cannot.
Alright, next.
Alright, we have To the Future Together Talking Osora 329,000 or Generation 0. Yeah, two more other hololive characters, pretty hard Bushiroad. Because 2,000 power. On play, from hand or your deck, wink wink, You may pay 1. If you do, search your deck for another copy of her from your deck and summon it. And auto Climax combo when Blue Sky Symphony, also a common gold bar trigger, is put in your Climax area and sits in your front row and you have a full board. Ooh. It gets 1,000 power and the following ability until the end of your opponent's next turn. Although it can begin with your opponent's attack phase, choose one of your opponent's characters and it gets Soul -2 until end of turn.
Actually, this isn't terrible.
It's not. Actually, Gavin, you want to go over like a way to actually bring her out early?
Oh, baby.
Yeah, we could bring her out early, Gavin.
Oh, cool. Okay, hashtag Sora, Sora, 2145. So, she's a level support. Let's see here. When this card enters the battlefield, you may judge a card from your hand. If you do, choose 1 to the future together, Tokino Sora, in your grave, and add it back to your hand. Ooh. And change, pay to sacrifice at the beginning of your climax. You may pay the cost. If you do, select the level 3 and summon it to this card's previous slot with an additional 1,000.
Hey. So
That bear. That bear.
That bear, yeah. So, yeah, just imagine like easily bringing three of these out for just 4 stock. 5 stock at level 2.
Oh, no, that's good.
Pretty good.
And the fact is that she multiplies. Like, she's so easy to bring out. Like, that's ridiculous.
On top of that, you're also playing Gold Bar, and because she's so reduction, you're playing like Omega damage economy.
Like, I like this. I really like this, actually. I'm surprised more people aren't playing this card.
I think they're just kind of like I think people got tired or just bored of playing Soul Reduction after Priestess and Goblin Slayer.
Oh, boy, I played Priestess and Goblin Slayer. I played Priestess, man. You're talking to a former Priestess main. Though I quickly realized GS Yellow kicks Priestess's teeth in. You heard it first here, people. You want to know how to neutralize Priestess? Dwarf Shotgun. He don't give a flying fuck.
True. But Dwarf Shotgun is like, Barrel, you have any particular experience with Soul Reduction cards like this?
Honestly, no. I can't remember the last time I played against Soul Reduction.
Played
against Soul Reduction decks.
Yeah,
I want to say the last time I played it was when I like main +2 Soul Climax in my decks. So I didn't like at the time. I don't think I felt how annoying Soul Reduction was.
Okay. Yeah, you are just waiting for like 3 before triggers, and Soul Reduction of Q is kind of like, I'm still getting some damage in.
Cool, take the bonk.
Take the bonk.
And
apparently there is a kind of like apparently Sora like actually gets bonk in Hollow Grow.
Now, bouquet. Think about this in combination with bouquet. You weren't hitting me.
Yeah, you a very defensive style of hololive.
And again, not a lot of people consider it. I'm going, why not? But then again,
it has to do more with people just don't know. Maybe people don't know how to play defense properly.
Yeah, well, 30 minutes is also the enemy of.
And also because like it'll be a lot of stock you use up as well.
5 on level 2, 4 on level 3 is honestly not that bad compared to what you're trying to do in other top ends.
Think Coco. Oh lord.
Coco, how many resources? Low key, yes.
Not to mention here, Sora.
Ruchi alarms, right?
Wait, what?
Fair enough. Ruchi alarm goes off the stack.
Huh?
Ruchi alarm goes off the stack. Ruchi alarm goes off the stack. They all procced. Oh, it's like, wait, all 3 of them resolved? For real? But honestly, though, like, Sora, I feel that Soul Reduction honestly has a place in the current metagame because not a lot of people are playing responses to this anymore.
Right, most people have pretty much taken every single form of Blink, whether it be The one blink or the delayed blink.
Like it's more of hello. This can easily wreck shop again.
And the fact that she multiplies means like, okay, your opponent plays like one anti-change response. Okay,
Cool. There's two more of them.
first of all, that lane did probably no damage. And okay, sure, one Sora is gone somewhere where I can't really access her again easily. Okay, there's still two 11,000 Soras waiting to beat your ass down for 2 soul basic.
Yeah, I was about to say, take the tray. In response, take the tray. It's like, oh. And the fact that you can do this at 2, ridiculous.
Right, it's only one more stock versus doing it at level 3, but hey, 5 stock to do all that, that's pretty stocks.
5 stock for a triple early play? For real? That's pretty good to me, man.
Yeah?
Now, it's, I don't know, like, a lot of people, like, we didn't really, like, not a lot of people gave, Blue Teardrop Shizuku much of a chance. I feel not a lot of people gave her a chance.
I guess to do more with the fact that in Nishigasaki, yellow outside of level 0s was overshadowed.
Yellow's kind of hot garbo. It was kind of hard garbo in general in Niji.
Right.
Like, outside of the 2 really good level 0s, what does this yellow really have?
I mean, we really love the heck out of homepage reveal Kasumi Nakasu.
That's about it, man.
That's about it, yeah. I mean, like Milky Hungry Kasumi to go along with it. I remember that is a card that as long as Nishigasaki gets more cards, that card can only get better.
Yes, but at the same time, though, as it stands, Milky Honey doesn't really do all that much.
Right. And the rest of yellow, big question mark.
A gigantic question mark. I don't really think that yellow was all that great. Like, red and blue were obviously the stars of that set. Although a lot of people would say blue. Meme arrows, Nijigasaki blue.
Like, what do we play blue for? We play it for this card to back up.
What? You mean that sleeping creature, man? No, the sleeping level 3. The card is
that card's bonkers.
The card's amazing. But regardless, though, I honestly, back to Sora here. In limited, well, this is gonna be hard.
Yeah, like, okay, you're definitely not, you're probably not getting 2 of these in a box.
$670 million is waiting for you if you can find 2 of these in a box.
A mall, and one of them is the SSP.
Oh yeah, $670 million is waiting for you. Like, oh. And well, the climax, that's a common, I guess, but there's like 5,000 climaxes in hololive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And the level list is, well, it's just to do much of anything if you don't get the level.
So this is mostly beyond constructed. You know what? I'm going on a limb here. My hands are tied.
Your hands are tied. Okay, I respect it. I'll give it a solid playable. Like, I think it's something worth considering. Like, I think people need to remember that you could play defense in Weiss Schwarz, and you're on gold bar, so you're kind of playing like, I'm gonna really increase the damage cap between us.
Barrel?
I give it a playable.
Right.
Yeah, I give it a playable.
Fair.
I'll believe in opening the 2. Somebody has to.
Oh man. And Gavin, that's the same rating for the level 6 as well, right?
Let's keep going, boys.
And Barrel, is their playable apply to the level 6?
I'll give it a playable minus.
Okay.
Also, why is Green getting so many double rares?
You need the level 3. You need to have access to it.
But if you're building around Sora, you obviously play this. Okay, yeah. Fair. Okay, I respect it.
All right, next, gentlemen.
Okay. All right. Picture Kayu, Nekomata Okayu. Level 0 cost 0, power 500. Auto, this ability activates up to once per turn. When you play an event, choose one of your characters and it gets 1k until end of turn. Self-rest Brainstorm, and for each climax reveal, perform the following action. Look at up to the top 3 cards of your deck, add up to 1 card amongst them to your hand, and put the remaining to the waiting room.
It's that classic.
I like it.
You like it? Okay, you want to be able to
I like it.
unironically grab a climax during an event.
Yeah, I like the flexibility of I can grab anything.
Okay, fair.
Amongst these top 3, but I'm not restricted by like the type of card I add.
And I for gamers specifically, I see the merit. Again, you are playing your gameplay is based on playing an event.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that like all these other brainstorms exist really like kind of go. If you're not playing gamers, a little shaky.
I don't know, man. I'm not really feeling this one, man.
I don't blame you, Kevin.
Limited selectivity only really helps one specific subset. Like, there's no really big payoff to it. I don't know, man. I typically want to feel rewarded whenever I spec into an archetype. Like, I want to see, like, basically, I want a reason to play a certain deck. That's just how I feel about, especially in a set like hololive. I'm going, shit, I can tell you I'm playing hololive 5,000 times. You still won't know what I'm playing.
Yeah, there's an absurd number of ways to go about hololive. It's crazy.
There's too many ways of going about it, and honestly speaking,
like there's been like as Kevin has kind of hinted, it's like no one has really agreed on what is the build to go for.
I mean, for a while there, I thought people settled on Okayu into Coco, and I'm going, I really hope this. I mean, if this is what people are selling on, okay, fair enough. Process, analyze, developing countermeasures, but since people haven't figured it out, I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough. I'll hold off on that. Learning how to counteract it, but that's hololive's true strength, in my opinion.
The fact that like you could discard anything you do an initial discard, and you could unironically like not give any real information away.
You could tell me what combos you're playing, and I'm going, okay, that barely tells me anything.
No, what's everything in between?
I know 16 of your cards. That's it.
And then what?
I don't even know the rest of your deck.
Right, you're just really like good cards.
Just saying that you're playing hololive. Honestly speaking, like if someone tells you they're playing hololive in a big event, ignore them. My best advice to you is ignore them, because that
you chances are you just have you will not be able to guess what version of hololive.
Other card game accessories are bait.
Right. No, it's more of
like, okay, someone says they're playing hololive. You don't know if they're playing like a Generation 2 heavy build. You don't know if they're playing a more Generation 3 heavy build. You don't know if they're playing gamers.
They're basically you're wasting brain power trying to figure out what they're playing. That's what I'm trying to say here. Like, you're basically wasting.
They're both just telling you, I don't know what I'm playing.
Yep, they're better off. They're literally better. You're literally better off. You're literally better off not even asking. And honestly, one could tell you they're playing hololive. Be completely truthful, and be completely truthful about it too. In fact, secretly deep down, you better hope they're lying. Honestly, that's better. That's actually better off for you as the listener, because you're like, oh great, they're playing Okay, they're playing hololive. I hope they're lying. Honestly,
because then you're like, how am I going to do my mulligan when I actually play against this person?
Exactly. But regardless, though, okay, in limited, this is a rare brainstorm.
Yeah.
Not that much easier to find than the double rare counterpart.
No,
that one.
and spoiler alert, we do have lower rarity Brainstorm.
So honestly, this would probably be a definite pass.
Unless you already like stacked up on like cheap events in the booster set somehow, and you're like, or you're really trying to do some kind of weird meme.
Or you have no other choice.
We have no other choice there, true. Maybe you could pack it, you just open up with this complete garble.
So, but honestly, there are commons and uncommons. I'd rather take over this. So, and in limited, the bulk of your deck will be commons and uncommons.
I guess it's true.
So, I'm gonna be harsh here.
Barrel, what about you when it comes to discarding limited?
Let's see. I mean, in limited, hard to say. Like,
I guess when you already pulled by that point.
Yeah, like this. Like, I guess if it's later in the polls, then I probably would know if I'm good. Like, if I have stuff that I want to grab that are not characters, like if I want, like, I for sure want to be able to pull off like a specific climax combo, or I'm running events, then I would definitely pick it up. But if it's like early on, I would not really have a clear reason to pick this over my other options.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
All right, ratings time.
Yeah, go first, Gavin, or
I'll slap the furl on this one. I'll be harsh.
For real. I'm gonna say niche. You know, it's clearly like meant for gamers, and not much else past that, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'll give it a niche too. Just based on like, as I mentioned, like in limited, like it kind of depends when you see this.
Oh, I mean, not just for limited, but like construct. You know, rating will be based on both.
Yeah, like similar with like constructed, like yeah.
Like you're probably thinking along the same lines I am. If you're not playing gamers, there's not much reason to play this.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Okay, moving along, we have hashtag picture Chromancer Uruha Rushia 002,000. You have one or fewer characters, she gets 1500 power. And on play, the character in front of. Oh no, this card gets vulnerability until end of turn. The character in front of this card cannot move and cannot be put to memory.
Hello, runners, die. And hello, things that.
Hello, can take a memory? No.
Fuck off.
But my time machines.
Bob.
Oh no. Time machines are not being affected by this because they only activate.
Oh, are they not?
Time machines only activate on the player's own turn.
And most time machines would be able to kill this anyways.
At level 0.
Right. So I'm going.
Get this time machine meme out of here.
Erase this time machine meme off the face of the earth. Send it to the dark aether, where it belongs. But regardless, though, I'm going, okay, this is really cool in places like Arizona, who are like, yes, runners are good. Oh, really now? Hello, Rushio times 4.
I don't know why you're doing Rushio times 4.
It's to... Again, man.
I mean, like, Rushio... you wouldn't respond with 4 Rushios on the same turn?
No, but at the same time, you run 4 Rushio in your deck, man.
Q counter that strategy, sure.
Oh yeah. Be like, oh, you want to play a runner? How about no? Rushio, go.
Right.
What does it do? You cannot run, sir. Funk.
And especially if you're in a meta full of stuff like slime or the capo for some unholy reason.
Go be gone, Satan. But like, you know, in that specific context, yes. And guess what? I plan on going to Arizona this year for World Grand Prix, so I'm going cards like Rushio. I like.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, in general play, though, there's not that much point to Rushio.
No, and, you know, as we were saying, Yellow, hololive could unironically try-field and be fine with it. And Rushio says, well, don't try-field.
No, you want to try-field it. The Coco, man? Coco, Minato Aqua.
I mean, if the point is to prevent them from running, you could just have just two of them.
I mean, yes, that could.
I mean, I can give, if you're trying to, like, slow down someone's memory shenanigans, yeah, two of them is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with just fielding two Rushia, but it has to, we're talking, like, against the majority of players who are probably not necessarily playing runners. It's about a coin flip at this point, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's about a coin flip, actually, whether or not they're, because a lot of people are like, Corona runner good. I'm going, for real? Like, half the time, half the players are like, Corona runner good, and I'm going, Corona runner. Like, a lot. I'm guessing a lot of people that still say, runners are good are mostly caring about, that, the 2016 the 2016 metagame where reversals were literally everywhere. But that's not the case anymore, gentlemen. If reversal combos are around, they're fever-based. They don't care about your runner. Hell, they actually want your runner on the board because, well, that's a free kill for them. That's either a free kill or a free cantrip, regardless. So, and of course, preventing things from going to exile.
This could still be handy.
If this was like a year and a half ago, very relevant.
Right, Psychono was the menace everywhere.
But nowadays, that's not nearly as big of a problem.
Nah.
No, Psychono was nowhere to be seen.
And Slime and a couple numbers are dwindling.
DeCapo has fallen from grace. Considerably fallen from grace. And Slime is still okay. It's not that great, though. Like, this could unironically kill Shizu. Like, with a little bit of help, this could unironically kill Shizu, so...
True.
I mean, Shizu's that weak, dude. They run...
She is 4,000 power, right. Blow on her, she goes.
She dies. I mean, literally... Okay. Like, in today's metagame, yes, she could definitely be justified. I could definitely see where you would play her. Like, it's more of a metagame call.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
If your meta's like Arizona's, oh baby, you run 4 Rushia, boys. You run 4 of her ass. Just to counter the constant runners. Oh, you ain't fleeing. You're staying put right where you are, sir.
Build your board properly.
Oh please. I hope that's not your only level 0 is what I tell them. Well, anyways, Beryl, what do you think?
I really don't have much to say about the card, like mostly because it's as you've mentioned, like it's focused on playing against runners. Like my personal experience against runners is like they have them or they don't, and I'm already tri-fielding as it is, so really does it matter?
Okay, fair enough. Fair.
Doesn't matter which column you run to, she's dead.
Right, chances are the runner's only like 2,000, maybe 2,500 power.
Or if you're facing hololive, it's Corona. For real?
Yeah, blow on Corona, she goes.
Is she dead? But limited.
Just for the mirror.
Limited. You know what? I love this card in limited.
Yeah, you're in limited, you're not looking to try field even when going second, and a 3,500 is that number that could be quite pesky in limited.
It's a nice beat stick in limited.
Right. Early on, of course.
Mm-hmm. And if
I still run level 035s on myself in my decks, so
35 is a good number.
Dude, I love that number. Dude, I run Sakura Miko a ton. You know which Sakura Miko I'm talking about, sir.
More on that next time.
Yes, more on that in lecture number 3. Again, man, I'll be complaining about that card next time.
Anyway, let's save that for next time.
Yes, Miss Rushia though. Gentlemen, ratings. You know what? I'm gonna give this girl the solid playable.
Okay, I'll be a little more cautious. I'm going to go with the playable minus. I'm going to have to say, mega call. You know, if you know your mega's got a ton of runners slash memory enablers, sure. If not, she's doing next to nothing.
I'd give it a playable. Like, regardless if there's runners or not, like,
all right,
3,500 is still fine in my book.
Okay, fair.
And she's always a 35, man. As long as you have a lack of board.
Yeah, that's not too hard depending on how you play. So fair. Okay, I respect it.
All right, next. To the future together, Himemori Luna, 003K. This card cannot side as a CX swapper.
Oh.
For real, Bushy? For real?
For real.
What the fuck? Why is this thing so big? Why?
Well, what's funny is that wasn't that long ago that we saw Broconk Cocoa.
Yo, dog. Again, that card is also stupid, man.
Right, she's just 3K for no reason.
Oh, are you playing the damn game?
She's 3K.
Actually, you don't even have to be playing the damn game. She can literally be your only creature.
And she's still 3K.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man.
10 out of 10 text.
Oh my god.
Beryl, in case you don't know, so Brokan Kokwa, she's a 2K. She gets 1K if all your characters are Bloom, or I believe it was Rabbit House, or Red.
Let me. I just opened my deck box, sir. Let me double check.
You guys really took out the deck with the card in it.
Hey, man, I gotta fact check your ass.
I'm just showing off based off of memory.
Come on, Brocant Cocoa. If all of your guys are Bloom or Rabbit House, this game's 1,000. So it doesn't even matter if you're playing the damn game or not.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, honestly speaking, how is this allowed?
I mean, as we go through more of the cards, she's all about bulk and like nothing else for the most part.
Yeah, again, man, they're stapling bulk onto utility,
which is pretty redonk. Like you know, people.
I mean, I guess if you want an explanation.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I said let's hear it.
I was gonna say like. Okay, so I was gonna say, if you want kind of an explanation of why Luna has an ability like this, like, in one of the anime episodes, it was confirmed that in that episode that Luna could just wish for whatever and it happens. We'll probably get to see it in some of her other cards featured later, but like, you could say like, she has this effect because like, why not, right?
Right.
So, if I'm not mistaken,
I don't know how
Himemori Luna is based off.
They're going with these.
Himemori Luna is based off like basically like a forest pixie or something like that, right? Or like a dryad or something.
I'm pretty sure she's just the human baby.
Like I got curious if it was more about like I got curious if it was about like, you know, based on more like mythical creatures, like humanoid. Like,
well, I mean, she's a princess, but
I just thought like the Mori part of her name mattered.
If she is of a different race, then it has not really been brought up as a relevant.
I'm just asking because I'm asking because I noticed that Generation 4 has a lot of these mythological vibes.
I mean, I guess I guess in mythological, like, it's just because she's a princess and she's a baby.
There has to be there has to be some. I swear there's a mythological creature that's based on that notion. Something that's eternally young.
What?
I could do a quick search, but I really don't.
Gavin, do you know it? Do you recall any mythological creature or being that's eternally young?
I can't think of any outside my house. I'm just gonna call her. Hey man, she's a princess version of fucking Celebi.
Okay.
If I'm wrong,
Celebi's based on something.
Celebi is literally a time-traveling green onion, man.
Don't call her green onion.
But that's what Celebi is, dude.
Stop.
It's based off of green onion.
No, we'll get to an onion later.
Oh,
We'll get to an actual onion later. Part 4 people.
I really just think the name is just because she's the princess of the forest.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Alright, anyway. So yeah, Dick Climax Swapper, cool.
How is this allowed?
How is this allowed?
Because she wants it that way.
She wants it that way. No, to be fair, she's only 500 bigger than the normal Climax Swapper.
Yes, but she's 500 bigger for like 0 reason, man. Well, she can't side. Oh no!
Implying that's why I wanted to deal with a 3K.
Bro, man, no! Fuck out of here. Am I wrong when I say that?
Overall, no. Okay,
and limited. Excuse me, sir and/or madam. Please reveal the SSP that you pulled.
To show you guys, it's the freaking Marine SSP.
Oh Lord, it's Marine. Well, more on Marine when we get to part 3 of this lecture series.
Anyway.
My hands are tied.
Oh damn.
Again, I gave the same thing to Poco, man.
I gave the same thing to Coco? I actually don't remember.
Yes, you did. All 3 of us did. All 3 of our hands were tied.
Okay, my hands are tied too then.
Oh, okay. I mean, it was gonna be my answer anyways.
Oh, okay.
His hands are tied.
His hands are tied.
Yeah. Like
car too good.
Hey, Beryl, I better see this in your list.
Like, I'll put my hands up, yeah.
Alright, next.
Okay.
Alright, so
actually, no, this
is together, Ukami. Oh, is it mine or yours?
Yeah, it's yours. It's yours.
Oh, okay. Alright, To the Future Together, Ukami Mio. Level 1 costs 0, power 2k. It's a counter, 1k. When you use the backup of this card, if you have a hololive character, I don't know why that's part of the text. Choose one of your characters in battle, it gets 1k until end of turn.
Errol, they write that because of the 23 people who still play standard.
Wait.
Alive?
We can probably more easily fire a game of limited than fire a game of standard. Hey man, it's probably true.
It probably is. Okay.
Okay. This is gonna get a wait a fucking second here. Wait a fucking second. For real, Bushy?
Hello, Yakogami Toka.
Why is this a rare? Why? This was a common like 5 cents ago.
No, Gavin. We have to remember. We have to keep the gag running that Busho can never decide what rarity these should be.
Right. Okay, man. Why are these
pretty sure they just dice roll the rarities?
Holy shit.
It never lands on double rare, though.
Eventually, never say never, sir.
Oh, man. If this becomes like double rare,
They roll like a D4.
I don't fucking know. It better be like some ham ability.
No. If it's like double R, it has to interact with something stupid.
Right.
Like Gavin, I told you about the dark days of 2009, right?
Oh
and
Lord.
Double Hearse. A card that's it's a QK, level 0, on play plus 1500 to AO turn, double R.
For real?
But that's only because he interacted with this one card that's an assist where you swap him into your clock for a 1/1.
For real? Why would I play that?
Because in 2013 it's the 1/1 that got like yes markers. Clean.
Oh, okay.
And it's swing at you for 11,500.
Holy shit, that's massive! Well, okay then. But at the same time, man, this is in 2013.
And it's not.
I'm sorry, but you and Rockstar Games wish this was 2013, man.
No, Rockstar Games. I just literally watched that video earlier today. Again,
man. Grand Theft Auto 5. It's enhanced edition. Oh Lord, this is like the 4th time, Rockstar. The 4th time. But regardless, though, back to Mio here. It's fine, I guess.
Yeah, you're playing builds that need the defense. And
It's more.
you really don't appreciate things like Lord Boarding.
I was about to say, man, Lord Borden exists. The refundable exists. Come on.
More unrefundable another time.
Right, but dude, what? My biggest complaint. Again, gentlemen, limited. Imagine this is your rare.
Okay, I mean, I can you still just take it because winning lanes is good and limited.
Fair enough, but wouldn't you be kind of pissed?
It'd be a little frustrating. a little frustrating.
I'd be a bit disappointed. Like, you wouldn't be happy taking it, but it's like you're just grabbing somebody else's leftovers.
Oh damn.
Again, I imagine a lot of people would be passing the 2K counter in limited. Because they're like, Pharrell, why would I take this?
I mean, it depends on how you're building, right?
It would,
sure.
Okay.
It wouldn't be my priority.
It wouldn't be like pack 1 pick, but like pack 3 or later, sure.
Fair enough.
Like second to the last pick.
Yeah, second to the last pick. I mean, this probably would not be making my 21. I'll tell you that much. Unless I'm like,
unless you know you're playing bulk.
Unless I'm playing bulk, this is definitely not making my 21. It's playable, I guess.
Yeah, you can't ever go too wrong with these. So you can't go too wrong.
It just feels weird saying it's playable.
I know, right?
No one cares about 2K counters, man. They're boring.
They're pretty boring at this point.
Well, you're the only one left.
I'd say it's playable. I playable question mark.
Playable question mark.
There's no better category to put it in. It just doesn't feel right.
Fair. Okay, we'll move on. We have to the future together Aki Rose say 113,000. She's a level assist. And this ability activates up to once per turn when using act ability. Look at up to your top 2 cards of your deck and determine a trigger amongst them.
Building Generation 1 is pain.
I don't blame you for thinking that.
A pain pecco.
Even though that's the wrong generation, but okay.
Again, man. I recently learned what pain pecco is. So I'm going, sure, pain pecco.
You have a lot of generation mismatch going on here.
True. Again, man. I don't know what hololive is. I didn't know what hololive was before this review. I was blissfully ignorant. But at the same time, I'm going, oh Lord. One of the best cards in Generation 1, and that's kind of sad because this card's not that great.
Yeah, I mean, although one level assist, we can never go too wrong with those.
And she has a pretty good ability.
Determining trigger, it's pretty neat, and if you using act on your opponent's turn, hey, now you get to get yourself closer to a cancel.
But at the same time, man, like, there's not much point. Like, again, there's not really much point playing her outside of Generation 1, because there are better assists throughout it, more thematical ones that fit better with other decks.
Yeah, it's kind of
and Generation 1, well...
we technically don't round off Generation 1 until Part 3.
I will challenge our audience to build a pure Generation 1 deck. I bet the majority of them will be like, fuck that. Because deck's pretty hot garbage.
I mean, they'll build the deck. As for, like, how well it performs, that's a different question.
Okay, fair enough. But, like, seriously build it. Like, make an actual serious attempt on that deck. Like, it's just horrible, man.
Would you
level 3.
Oh no, we're not gonna talk level 3.
Oh no.
But before I get there, Gary, would you ironically rather play Frontier School of the Arts, Revue Starlight at that point?
Yes, unironically.
Because at least there, the power will become yes.
Yes. And at least I have a level 1 combo that isn't complete ass.
Okay, fair.
That isn't come on, man. Have you seen Generation 1 level 1 combos, man? Oh no! Oh lord, I have to use Yuki? Oh lord, no!
Are you crying?
Oh, gigantic crying, man. No, it is evolved beyond big crying. It's now gigantic crying.
It's gigantic. Eventually become Colossus.
Yes, colossal crying.
Colossal.
Come on, man.
Oh, shit.
But regardless, though, limited, gentlemen.
It's okay.
It's not terrible in limited. I'll give it that much.
It'll be my third from the last pick.
Holy shit!
Okay, fair.
Would it make your 21 barrel?
I don't know. I don't really like.
I think Akirosis goes like you actually pretty much see like where your deck is going before you go. Can I truly make use of this?
Yeah, like, do I care if I know what the top card is? Like, most of the time it's just going into stock anyways.
Fair enough.
Oh, I mean, there's also the usefulness on your opponent's turn.
Defensively, yeah.
Yeah, you know, just literally mill a damage away. like the only time you go Sat Panga, both cards were climaxes.
Oh man.
You're like, fuck, unfortunately, throw one turn. No. Well, luckily we are lucky. Okay, look at up to top 2. So if I go climax on top, put it back, I know nothing.
Oh, nice.
The classic Lord Borden play.
No Lord Borden, both of you now.
Lord Borden, both players know, but with Akirosa, only I know.
True. Well, your opponent will be finding out in 5 seconds, man.
Right, so it's basically the same thing. Alright, I guess it's time for final ratings, question mark.
Niche fest. I'm being merciful. Good card, bad generation.
I'll niche it, but it's for a different reason. It's more of neat card, but overshadowed overall.
Yeah, I think niche.
I almost slapped the Pharrell on this one, man.
And I would go. You might be going too far on that one.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, moving on.
Alrighty there. To the future together, Tokoyami Towa. 2-1-3K. Alrighty, boys. This is Towa's introduction. She is Generation 4. So she's a level support. When she enters the battlefield, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a level 1 or higher, hey, you get to Star Charge it. And sacrifice this to force one of your opponent's guys.
Okay, that's kind of neat.
Well, again, we can add Towa to our lineage of Jedi now.
Ooh. Hey, Towa did it by sacrificing herself.
True.
So like the others.
I was about to say, well, actually, no, Mommy didn't do it by sacrificing herself. Itsuki, yeah, she needed to sacrifice herself.
Are we counting Itsuki as part of the Jedi Council?
I guess, yes.
Damn, so apparently you become a martyr to activate the Force. You were part of the Jedi Council.
Apparently so, man. Unfortunately, she got Force pushed out the window.
Oof.
I like Itsuki too, and I'm going, man, her ass boy got pushed out the window. But regardless, though, you know what? Hey, man, free level assist.
Possibly free.
Okay, true. Though I haven't seen anyone actually build Generation 4 centric specifically.
I think that's because Generation 4 doesn't have much of an actual game going.
Fair enough.
Like, especially when like, you know, like, you get Generation 4 cards, it's just kind of like, okay, you have Coco cards, they do neat things, you have Towa cards, they do neat things.
Yeah,
you have
like
Watame cards.
Like interactions, Yeah, the Watame and Toa cards, they don't have much interaction amongst their gen mates.
And when it comes to Coco, she's a card that interacts intergeneration. Which is why I'm saving her for part 4.
Oh man. Holy crap.
In case either you were wondering, like, hey, isn't there a Coco card that we skipped?
Yeah?
Like, I'm going like, FR, how can we talk about that card when we talk about those two?
Okay, fair enough. But at the same time, like, well,
Yeah,
again...
Services for it's kind of a mess.
Well, at the same time, there is, like, I see it as more of a good stuff generation.
That's technically Generation Zero's role.
Yeah, well...
I mean, the Sora we saw could literally go in any build of your choice.
Suisei is literally everywhere.
Suisei's everywhere. You could play Miko cards anywhere. More on Miko and Miko.
Right. Toa, to me, is just a solid card. Like, sure. She's overshadowed, even if she does come down for free.
Yeah, like, I mean, at least her actability, like, you could argue is kind of meant to facilitate the Coco finisher.
But at the same time, it's neat, I guess. It's a free way of saying, yeah, you're giving me that slot. You're giving me that free kill.
Right. So, if you're playing Coco, you have a reason to play this.
And the loss of 2,000 power doesn't really matter because she's most likely forcing a Brainstorm up.
A Brainstorm or a level 0, 1, or even a level 2 level assist or something. It's gonna be no more than like 6,000 or 7,000 power.
Which, unless they're playing that ridiculously large counter, Coco's gonna eat them for breakfast. Like, honestly, okay, Beryl, can you save this one?
I can't really say much for what she does. All I can say is what potential flavor that her effects have because it's Toa. Now I could be reading too much into it, but for those who are not aware, Toa is based on a devil. And the funny thing about this is that she struggles on actually behaving like a devil, and as for those that are in the community would know, she is more of an angel of Generation 4 than the devil. So
which is why the line Toa Machi Tenshi exists.
Fair enough.
You can kind of see that based on her effects. Like, she assists your characters, she gives you stock, nice things that she supports you with. And then at the very end, she does like her one devilish antic is to move one of your opponent's characters to an empty slot in exchange for sacrificing herself, which is more of what an angel would do than a devil. So
okay, I could see that.
okay. I appreciate the lore, man.
I mean, I could just be reading too much into it. Like,
no, I think
all these effects
are not
like.
I think that works well given what Toa's character is.
Fair enough. Now in limited, well.
Not a high priority.
I don't think it would even make my 21.
Yeah, it's pretty like if I say this as my rare.
It's better than the fucking 2K counter, man. Would you rather pick the 2K over this, man?
That's always feel a little difficult. They both have like their uses depending on what I'm up against.
Well, at least the 2K is a guaranteed free creature on the board.
Right. And Toa could kill off the thing in the back row that could be allow my opponent to actually live.
Their Brainstorm? Destroy
Brainstorm, yeah, or something, right?
Force their Brainstorm up for, prompted for destruction, but at the same time, that's... Like, I'll say this. I'll take her over the damn counter.
Okay, fair, fair. Farrell, what say you?
Yeah, I take her over.
Go
the
take
count
over.
as
Okay,
well.
okay, okay. Fair, fair, fair.
So third from the bottom, or third from last.
Third from last, you know? Like, oh, I don't see this making much 21, man. I don't see it.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to justify. So overall
I guess
ratings.
if I have a lot of characters that care about reversing characters, then I guess maybe.
Sure, she
Sure,
helps.
sure. She does allow that. But you know, talking about this level 2 onwards.
Hey, man, if I manage to pull Coco Unlimited,
Oh baby. But at that point, we're buying that lottery ticket after, right?
$670 million, here I come. But at the same time, though, you know what? I have to give Toa overall. I'm gonna be ultra nice to Toa here since she is an angel. Playable minus.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna give her overall. At least I feel like she's only there for like Coco top ends and not much of anything else.
She's not even played most
Yeah,
Coco
I kind
top
of agree.
ends.
I would also give it a niche.
She's not even really. I looked through a lot of Coco lists. I'm going.
Which is confusing because I'm like, y'all are playing green, right?
Yeah, because they're Okayu into Coco.
Like, how did this card escape your scope?
I'm guessing Japan didn't play it.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, so we have Picture Fubuki, Shirakami Fubuki, level 3, cost 2, 95 power, soul 2. Continuous. If you have 2 or fewer climaxes in your waiting room, this card gets -1 level in your hand. Continuous. This card gets power 500 for each of your other hololive characters in the back row. Auto. You heal on play.
Yeah, early play heal. We can't go wrong with these.
Early play heal. Yeah. I mean, there's not too much to say.
I mean, has the gold standard early play condition.
It's Soren from.
It is Soren from Princess Connect.
Or Ayumi from Charlotte if you're an OG.
If you're an OG.
Or if you're me who plays Charlotte.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm going. My only thought about Fubuki. Are you voiced by Sumipe Pharrell?
Okay, why are you actually thinking that?
Come on, man. Fubuki, hello. You both of you should know why.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
You know where I went, sir.
Don't do this.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
Terrible joke, and you know it.
Both of you.
Terrible joke, and you.
Oh, please.
I actually don't get the joke.
So, Fubuki from Kankola is voiced by Uesaka Sumire.
Who is nicknamed Sumipe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said I was making a terrible joke.
I was like, well, maybe he's not into the voice actresses as much. I was just like, wait a second.
I'm really not.
That's fair.
This guy goes like a little too hard on Seiyu fan on being a fan of Seiyu.
Like I might recognize some voices, but I'm not like probably on your guys' level of recognizing Seiyus.
Okay, do you recognize Maya Uchida's voice?
Maybe start naming characters and like jog his memory.
Rika? Shadow from Gochi Usa? You know, the two
Maybe
really
name characters from animes that I've watched.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, I thought you watched Rabbits.
I've watched part of season 1.
And you were exposed
I don't
to
know how
Sharo.
far I got it.
You should have been exposed to Sharo before you stopped.
Probably, but like this was like back when it was originally airing, so like in terms of remembering.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
don't remember who.
Fair enough.
Okay. Do you recognize Inori Minase's voice?
You're gonna have to give me some characters.
Okay.
We're gonna continue on with it.
Okay, Chino, Itsuki Nakano, Hestia. You know, just to name a few roles off the top of my head. Those are the 3 I can usually name.
I recognize Hestia. That's
yeah.
about it.
Oh, wow. I'm going Ayane Sakura. You know, the voice of Nao from Charlotte.
Or I could even name concrete examples. Nagato.
Oh yeah, she's in boats. Yeah, she's Nagato. Yeah.
Also, Shimakaze, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yes, she is Shimakaze. Correct.
I guess that's the closest. Well, actually, no, we're on a different topic. No, never mind. I was gonna say Fubuki is also pretty fast, but different. But we're not different from what you originally joked.
Right. Anyway, before we go too deep with the Seiyu stuff here, we're not here about Seiyu. We're here about VTubers.
Let's see here. Well, in constructed, solid card.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Not much else to say. In limited, though, gentlemen.
Yeah.
No, why not?
One of the best cards you could actually pick up.
You take this. You probably just have like that much more of an edge.
She's never dying.
Unless someone like unironically shoved that anti-change bombing your deck for unholy reason.
Why would you do that? This is limited, man.
This is going to get true. Unless we see, I guess, another early play option.
Oh, there's plenty of other early play options. There's plenty of them.
And lower rarities? Question mark.
Actually,
we're not. I don't think there's like a Soraha equivalent.
No, I don't think so. I don't remember seeing any.
I guess all being like R plus.
So yeah, they're mostly double rares, dude.
Yeah, mostly double rares.
But regardless, though, my hands are tied here. I gave Sauron the same rating, so.
Did I? Question mark? I actually don't remember.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yes.
Then my hands are actually tied.
I don't remember what mine was.
You game review, Princess.
Unless we're talking about something else.
No. Gavin and I are referring back to the first time.
I thought you were talking about a.
No, we're just talking about.
No,
we're talking about rating this Fubuki card.
Okay, I give it a playable.
A playable? Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, just solid playable.
Okay.
Like any friend, pretty solid.
Okay.
That was my attempt at a joke.
Oh, I just realized.
Okay, moving on now.
Gavin will understand because he just barely like scratched the surface of what was on hololive.
Oh lord, I barely know these creatures' names, man.
They'll probably understand.
Yeah, someone's gonna go, oh, Lamo.
Alright, next.
We have Chica Future together, Amane Kangaka, 3-2, 9,500. On play, perform one of the following 3 actions. Draw to 1 card, choose one of your opponent's characters, and it is not allowed to respond until end of turn. You may also discard 1 card for your, or another one is you can discard 1 card for your hand to heal the stock, or you can 1k1 your board until end of turn.
What? Wait.
Hello there, Kotori.
Wait a fucking second. That name. You know exactly what I'm talking about, sir.
I do, but still.
You're like, for real, man?
I am definitely casting for real. You realize like we're written in different ways.
I know, but at the same time, god damn it. But you understand why I'm saying god damn it in my head, right?
Yeah, I do. This is a neat card, choosing one of 3 modes. They're all useful modes.
Okay, so it's a cantrip that says no responses. That's great for Coco, actually.
Yeah.
Healing to stock, well, it's fine. And oh shit, I didn't draw a climax this turn. Karata go!
Yeah, Karata. I am a climax.
That I paid 2 for, but you know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
At least she attacks.
At least your character quite mess doesn't. You right?
unlike a certain other sleeping giant that we will not mention. Come on, man. You knew exactly where I was going. I was like, yeah, holy shit, this card's amazing. This card's amazing. Barrel?
Yep, I like it. Like just like Kanata's vocal range, it's extremely versatile.
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That she goes.
So that's where the flavor comes from.
Is that
the best I can get from this.
I was like, I don't know if I'm going that far.
I am doing my best.
That's why we brought you up. That's why we brought you on, man. We need
philosophy 101 classes to use.
It's better than me going, who are these creatures, man, for the next 10 hours. Now I'm starting to slowly learn, okay, there's a lot of flavor behind these cards, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it goes to show that Busho's actually trying with this.
If not failing sometimes. I'm staring at you know exactly what I'm talking about, sir.
Yeah, I do. Before we go too deep into mention about that.
Not again?
Not again. Anyway,
Limited.
Yo, I take it.
Excuse me, sir, and or madam. Please reveal the SSP that you took. Like, can you blame me for...
I'm going to show you the full book of SSP.
Oh, fucking hell. I like it how you change girl every time I say that statement. Actually, no. There's enough of these girls.
Psycho. I think I have enough to Psycho.
He has enough for days.
Yeah, I think Bear was also trying to say something before you said that.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, yeah. This card is amazing. Playable it is, boys.
Yeah, it's only playable. Easy 1 or 2 of.
I'll give it playable plus. I would not be disappointed.
Okay.
Oh, holy shit up.
I mean, I think you've heard Gavin. This guy loves versatility.
Again, I can't blame him. I was tempted myself.
I will always believe in the 1%.
Fair.
You and I would get along very well, sir. I believe in the 1 in 1,000 chance. All right, next.
Yep.
8-row picture, Aki Rosette, 001K. All right, when you enter this battlefield, choose one of your level 2 or higher guys and give them 3K. And when this card also enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. And if you do, choose a guy in your clock and clock swap.
Okay, I think we have. I want to say it's been a while since we've seen plus 3K to level 2 or higher character, right?
I think, dude, we saw it like 2 or 3 sets ago, man. We saw it in, I think, Nympho Gear?
Did we? I barely remember the card now.
I could have sworn we saw it in Nympho Gear. It was either that or God. Then again,
These don't pop up too often.
God was honestly kind of forgettable, to be honest.
Oh, no. Okay. God as an overall project was not forgettable, but a lot of its card pool
was forgettable.
Right, like you can remember a lot of key cards.
Oh yeah, I remember a lot of the good cards, yes. But God as a set, I'm going, we covered God? I can only remember what the good cards are, man.
Imagine.
And yes, I'm counting Kako as a good card, okay? The Kako early play.
Kako early play multiply, OP.
Yeah, very, very OP, man. But again, I first saw this effect in Kimono Friends. I'm going, a Jaguar with a very, very niche secondary ability? How badly do I want to access my clock? Almost never.
Yeah, clock is considered like to most people like the untouchable zone.
Unless you're playing Extra Secret.
Yeah, I could relate.
So could I, man.
So could you now, yes.
I'll say I play Extra Secret Megu, man. And no, that's not the actual card's name, but oh come on, people!
She reached basically she reached pretty much almost word for word like that card.
No, she's a power crept Extra Secret.
Yeah, she's actually power crept.
but I'm going. Yeah, and I mostly use extra secret as a beat stick, man.
That's her purpose. A B-stack just happens to also be a hand filter.
It's cool, but the hand filter is cool, but doesn't really help me that much.
Right, it's kind of like if something ends up in my clock, chances are it's probably not needed.
Cool, I need this. Cool. Power token super creatures 9,000 after counters. Here, have this 9,500. It's like, wait, what? What do you mean this 9,500? Come on, man. Hello?
Yeah, I'm aware. Anyway, before we go too far on that subject.
Beryl, care to help out here?
I don't know what I can really say. Like, I don't really see much use in just being able to swap with your clock. Like, if anything, I see it as pretty restrictive on like, instead of like swapping like say something from your waiting room, you have to choose from your clock, which I mean, I don't know how much utility that offers.
And the 3K kilometer higher is kind of inconsequential these days.
Yeah.
Cool. Who cares?
I think we liked it back when we saw it in Princess Connect because it was a different time, but
Nowadays, Pharrell? Okay, in limited.
I still wouldn't have much reason to get.
Yeah, I guess this is probably getting past 5 ever.
Oh man,
This is the last card of the pack.
I pity the poor soul that has to take this card.
Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it.
I can only hope the last person is a Aki stan.
Fair enough. You know what? I'll be merciful. Give this to Pharrell.
Yeah, I'll give it a for real as well. Like, it's kind of like, this was neat before, but not so neat now.
I'll give it a niche.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Somebody who's not me is gonna find a purpose for this.
Okay, sure.
That Aki stan?
That Aki stan. True.
Yeah, I'll believe in them.
I'll believe in the Aki stan. Alright, let's move on.
Alright, we got Shirakami Fubuki, level 0, cost 0, 1500. 1 soul. Auto. When this card is put to the stage from your hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a hololive character or an event, this card can side attack without soul penalty until end of turn. And auto, when this card attacks, choose one of your other hololive characters and it gets power equal to that character's soul times 1,000.
Well,
Neat.
It basically can side attack for free.
Yeah, which is
not bad.
It's not bad, yeah.
And it's kind of a Shimakaze Kai.
I keep forgetting who the first one of these.
Fuck if I remember, man. You're the historian on this show, man.
And the problem is, I think I've just seen this like so sporadically that I just lost track of who the first one was.
Is it from like Mongolian era or something, man?
Maybe even older.
Oh lord. Mongolian like pre-Cambrian era?
Okay, maybe not that old, but
Okay.
But chances are the soul-based power-up should be like around Shimakai, maybe a little before, maybe a little after.
Okay. I don't know.
I think the problem stems from the fact that these were just simply not played nearly as much as Shimakai's.
Which, the first time I saw this was like Slime Water or something, man.
Damn.
Again, man. I'm a relative. Well, actually, no. I can't say I'm that new. Again, man. That's the first time I remember seeing it. I'm just used to everyone playing Shibakai.
Right.
I even beat the term Shibakai into the sleeper's head. Again, Shibakai is literally everywhere. This isn't.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
But I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, this is neat, but I would never play this in constructed.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either.
Okay, limited, gentlemen.
Uh, not too bad actually.
I'd be fine. I'd be
Yeah,
fine with it.
yeah,
Like,
I think you're
no
okay
stall
taking it.
penalty is like what I like.
It's kind of a middle. It's kind of a middle of the pack pick,
Yeah, middle.
like the fourth or fifth card in the pack. You know, it's not. Of course, not a first pick or not even a third pick, but you know,
But four for so long works. I think I could justify it.
If I see this, like if I see this and there's like it's like the sixth pick, I'm going, fuck it, I'll take Fubuki at that point.
And you could justify having Fubuki in your actual deck for the pod.
It'd be closer to around like 19th, 20th, 19th or 20th pick for the deck, but she would probably earn a slot. At worst case, she's Green Splash.
Yeah, which could matter.
So you know what? I'll be somewhat kind of Fubuki. The playable minus is somewhat.
All right. Barry, you want to say anything else before we actually finish up ratings?
No, I think I'm agreeing with Gavin here. Just playable minus.
Minus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think playable minus is pretty fair. No, a card I just can't. No. Or it could be like a lower tier staple in Limited.
Like this isn't a card that's gonna attract you, but you'll be fine when you see it.
Right.
And
Limited, that extra 1,000 or more could matter, and the fact that Fubuki can get damage without crashing is very powerful in Limited.
Hey man, she sponges 1 damage, man.
Yeah, and she's still there to soak up damage.
Right.
So yeah, that's pretty useful. Okay. We have Pokemon Sora, 001500. Although when your other Generation 0 character is put to your waiting room from the stage, and she's in your back row, you may pay 1, put this card to your waiting room, to resurrect that character, and it gets 3,000 for the cycle, and she's also a self-rest salvage Brainstorm.
Wait a fucking... Again, I know it's like they put Dr. Mitsuki on a Brainstorm? Wow.
That's a little surprising.
That's kind of surprising, actually, because, again, I had personal first-hand experience sitting across from Dr. Mitsuki in the past 2 months. Holy shit, that card's annoying.
I can imagine.
It's one of those destroy on sight.
If you can.
If you can, destroy that card on sight. Like, oh.
I'm kind of like, imagine being able to target the back row in Weiss Schwarz consistently.
Assault Lily.
Okay. Assault Lily aside.
Yeah, but again, man, I would prioritize the destruction of Dr. Mitsuki over a fucking Kokoro, man.
I don't blame you.
It's like, oh yes, Yuchi ability goes on the stack, destroying Dr. Mitsuki immediately. I'm like, I'm not even giving you the shot, the chance to resurrect Kokoro. I'm destroying her next. But like, again, and the fact that it's on a south, like until you need Mitsuki, she's your Brainstorm.
That's pretty handy.
That's really handy. Oh my god.
Now the question now becomes, well, you can only resurrect Generation Zeros, so that's only herself, Issei, Sakura Miko.
That's the restricted part. Oh yeah, Roboko-san, yep.
Roboko-san, yeah. I swear, she'll be like the one I'll forget about.
I'll be like, who is this robot? Who is this robot? But at the same time, I'm going, you know what? It's not terrible. Like, imagine. Well, we'll be talking about this in blue, but imagine resurrecting that Suisei card.
Maybe.
Like, Jesus Christ.
And you know what? That could unironically be worth it.
Dude, she gets destroyed in response every time.
But then he's like, nope, JK, she's coming back with actual bulk.
And she's about to punch your ass. She's about to punch your ass as a gigantic creature, man. Like, oh. and again, that's probably the best case use for Sora here. But that's actually a pretty decent usage case because Suisei is literally everywhere.
Yeah, if your chances are you see a whole life deck explained, okay, but more on your reasons why when we get.
Let's just say I won't be very happy when we get to that card.
Or for reasons that you may or may not know. Those who have watched long enough should know why.
I was about to say, man.
Anyway, before we delve too far on that subject,
Sora here.
Okay, what say you?
I mean, yeah, the Gen Zero part for her skills, like, well, if I'm gonna build a Gen Zero deck, why wouldn't I play her in it?
Or if you at least play Generation Zero characters worth saving, like if you play if it's worth saving.
Big focus.
Yeah. Okay, and being a brainstorm, neat. Okay, Gavin, what are you about to say before I interrupted you?
Limited, gentlemen.
Let me get. Well, it looks like uncommon brainstorm.
Definitely not first pick.
Well, no. Hear me out. This is an uncommon brainstorm. It's very gonna be, bro. It's easier to find getting an R or double R rarity brainstorm, and brainstorms are kind of carries in limited.
She's in my top 3 picks. She's within my first 3.
Yeah, if I happen to see a Generation Zero character that I'm like, oh, I could crush on this for part of the game. Oh, now there's definitely reason to have Sora in the deck.
Again,
in worst case, she is my brainstorm.
Like at the very worst case, if I pick up no Generation Zero card,
or for some unholy reason,
she's still worth it.
Right.
Oh, dude.
The fact that she's a brainstorm that pluses me without using up my entire back row.
Fucking worth it.
That's pretty worth it to me.
You know what? I'm gonna have to give Sora here the playable.
Right, I'll be a little more cautious of giving a playable minus. It's one of those like, are there any like Generation Zero characters you actually value like having big for 2 additional turns?
Yeah, I'd also give it a playable minus.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I guess we'll.
The Kanat's art, Amane Kanata. 1035. This gains 500 for each of your other hololives, and when she attacks a level 2, she gains 6k, so a level 2 killer.
Okay, full board will be 11,500 swing on level 2.
Okay. The most common level 2 profile is a 2/2 10k with hand encore. They could easily tell you to fuck off with the 2k counter.
Yeah, and if they don't have it, okay, they're getting a card in response anyway.
So you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, man. Level 2 killers, they sound great on paper, but they're kind of terrible in execution.
Like we've only seen like 1 or 2 that have actually reached like a 12,500 mark or higher, right?
Right. Like that 12.5 mark is getting increasingly rarer, which
the last time I started should have been Ayumu, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe Ayumu reaches
12,000 at least.
I think so. I think she's 12k. Yeah. I don't have Ayumu in front of me, so it's really hard to justify. It's really hard to It's really hard to justify them when we have bombs nowadays.
Yeah, when bombs are like a basically long-term solution. I don't know, Bear. What say you about a card like this?
I mean, I was gonna say it was a nice card and a flavorful card, but based on what you said about the common power levels, I'm having second thoughts now.
I see. Yeah, it's
like I thought the power it gets was pretty big, but like not.
No, it's just, I mean, ever since then, I became a gang barrel. What a level 2 should be in people's eyes have definitely changed since 2015 or something.
Again, if that level 2 didn't come out for free, it ain't worth playing. That's how a lot of players are seeing it. A level 2 either needs to be broken or it needs to come out for free.
And it comes out for free, also needs to be... has to also at least have some kind of bulk behind it.
You can see how spoiled the player base is now.
Like just look at Gale Live decks.
Oh,
They're not even playing character Hang On Core.
Christ almighty, and I'm still a Dow player. Which I'm hoping this set can get me off Dow. Because I'm going, ugh, I want to wash my hands of Dow permanently.
Here's that man. Like sure, Dow's a good deck, but Dow feels dirty to play.
I'm hoping hololive washes my hands of it completely. Hey man, I can claim on Minato stand.
Sure, well we'll talk more about Kag 2 weeks from now.
Oh yes, we will. But in terms of limited, gentlemen, no. I'd rather play the vanilla, the real vanilla over this.
No, I don't think there aren't any in the actual boost.
True, there aren't any actual real vanillas, but like, come on, man. Basically, anything is better than this.
That's kind of sad.
Oh,
that's pretty sad.
I'm choosing. Do I be merciful here, or do I just unleash the quote?
I'll be merciful. I'm gonna give it for real, just because it's like Bushiro. We know this is not how we deal with level 2s.
Yeah, I get this to Pharrell actually. Oh man,
I'll give it the meme only because I think this is the only Kanata card that's referencing her gorilla grip strength.
Ooh.
Okay, we'll go more in depth about the lore on this one, man.
Yeah, so it's a kind of it's. I want to say recent. It depends what your definition of recent is, but like, Kanata is also known for just having being very strong in the sense that I think her roommate Coco would ask her to help, open the jar, change the light bulb. But I do believe there are on occasions where Kanata accidentally grips stuff too hard to where they break. So that's how the joke came about. I think she even tweeted recently about her grip strength.
Oh, fuck.
Well, probably not recently, probably a while back, but I think that's something she tweeted once before.
No, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Kanata partially based off a Yeti?
Are you running along with the joke or being serious here?
Both.
I don't know anything about a Yeti unless it's something I completely forgot about.
You forgot what Yeti is like? I could jog you back. I could jog you back to Cardfight Vanguard Asia Circuit when Kyo. Kyo
oh,
Yahagi.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay, yeah. Like I know what a Yeti is, but I don't like.
I just wasn't sure. I was like, it looked like to me content where it's like, what clearly is like meant to be like, for a snowy climate. And then you mentioned that she has, very very superhuman strength. I'm like, okay, that sounds like she might be.
Oh no, her design has nothing to do with her. Her design has nothing to do with her strength.
Okay.
There is zero connection between her design and her strength.
Okay.
The strength is something that just happened relatively within this past year that became a character trait of hers. No, she is based off an angel, except for Toa being more angel-like than Kanata, and Kanata probably being more devil-like than Toa.
Oh, okay. So the irony is real.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
All right, fair enough. Thank you for the lore lesson on that one.
that was something. All right, let's move on here.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Right. Oh wait, that's him. That's him.
That's Sparrow.
All right. So we have Lunart, Himamori Luna, level 1 cost 0, 5500. Continuous. This card gets minus 1 level while it's on the stage. Auto. If you have 2 or more other levels 0 and lower characters, this card gets power 500 and the following ability of Auto. Pay 1. Put this card to the waiting room. When your other character is frontal attacked, you may pay the cost. If you do, return that character to your hand.
Okay.
It's our first Become Baby card.
Yeah, this is definitely become Baby card.
Wait a fucking second. Wait a fucking second.
So as I believe I mentioned this earlier when we first got the first Luna card.
Yeah.
She is eternally 0 years old.
Yeah.
Which is why she's minus 1 level.
Yeah, you know, this is far from the last one of these that we're seeing.
And you know what? I kind of like the Babby, actually. I kind of like the whole Babby motif.
Yeah. I like how Bristol has played around with this in both Rebirth for You and Weiss Schwarz. Having, you know, seen both hololive cards in both games.
Now, at the same time, I'm going, really bushy, JC again.
At least a single in memory.
Neither did Yotsuba.
Yeah. No, here's the stagger part. So you're supposed to 4500 that hits for 6/5 on your own turn, and does the game. This sends a 6k period, and does the game on an uncommon.
Yeah, and she was a double rare.
Yeah, she was a double rare.
Like, for real?
Oh man.
Now again, you need to have 2 or more level 0s in your back, on your board. I'm going, cool. You mean these brainstorms?
Or not just that, you know, if you're playing like more Luna cards.
Oh lord.
You have no zeros for days. What are you talking about, man?
Just imagine though, JC, like, I don't see JC in a lot of lists. I'm going that play Ukami. I'm going, what?
Like, damn, do y'all fear bombs or something? Do y'all fear like the non-red bomb got bag or something?
Again,
that'd be like the only reason to hesitate, in my opinion.
Where do you play? Can I come? Like, for real?
Like,
come on.
I think because, I mean, I guess the Bang Dream matchup is still there, and I think they're still playing Sayo bombs.
Oh, come on, man. Bang Dream? Come on, man. Only people like you play Bang Dream. Like, for real, man.
Look at Japan. I'm still playing Bang Dream with the Wazoo.
Okay, fair enough. But again, Bang Dream seems to be one of those sets that people are just like completely like immune to. They won't take inspiration from Japan and just suddenly buy a Bang Dream. Because a lot of people, you know, associate Bang Dream with this idol nonsense. You know, they group it with Love Live and be like, idols? Fuck that idol shit, man.
I'm gonna play a real title.
Exactly. They're gonna play their SAOs. Their Day I Became a God.
They're Mushoku Tensei.
They're Mushoku Tensei, man. They're Kaguya-sama. Things of that nature. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just speculating here. I'm going,
I think we'll stop on the speculation.
Why aren't you guys playing Luna again? Like, for real, this card is amazing.
In a deck that plays Okayu combo, yeah.
But, like, other than that, she isn't really all that great. I'll say that much. Like, Luna does less for hololive than Yotsuba did for Gotsuba.
Yeah, I could see that.
Now, actually, that JC really matters in Yotsuba, that particular deck. Like, that JC could easily just recycle Fugo over and over and over again. Here, yes.
You could recycle things like Wakame or Okayu.
Oh, come on, dude. Not many people are playing Watame to begin with. Come on, man.
I tried.
And you know what? I will give you credit where credit is due. You know, you did try, but at the same time, dude, Watame is literally like one of the least common double rares that I've seen on deck lists, not a lot of people are giving Fugo a chance. And even though I had to warm up to Fugo in Gochi Usa, like she isn't a terrible option, but
It's like it could be something else.
where's my Chushimatsu? And man, you know I clamor for that combo.
That or maybe a proper return of a real Innocence of Twilight clone.
Oh yeah, let's fucking go, boys. But Beryl, what do you think? What do you think of our princess here?
I mean, I can see the utility in it. It does. I mean, it does feel a bit awkward that it's. I really don't know. I can't. I don't know how to properly judge the effect. Like, I can see the utility behind it, but I also I feel like I'm using up a lot of resources just to save a character when I could just replace it with a different character.
Fair enough.
I mean, it depends. Like, you know, it's a character that you actually need to have for a subsequent turn, kind of deal.
Yeah, like I don't know the type of deck the Luna card would be played in, but like
outside of like a Luna
just from the decks I've played myself, during level 1, there's not really cards that I care about keeping on board, which won't just be replaced by new characters afterwards.
Did you ever play against Monogatari back in the day?
Monogatari? I don't think so. Maybe I played against it in one tournament.
One tournament? Okay.
In 2013, 14?
Shit, that's before Monogatari series.
Okay. I was thinking to the 2016 version.
Actually, bro, do you actually know where the term JC comes from?
Nope.
Shokokuse Shinobu.
Joshikose Shinobu.
Yeah.
Like
she actually had a similar ability.
That's why we all just call her JC.
Okay.
I'm going, oh Lord. And again, I kind of there's not much to complain about this particular Luna card. There's not much.
I guess one of those. It might be a classic example of overall decent card might be in the wrong product. Or helps out, or just simply overshadowed.
It's great in Ukami. That's about it.
Yeah, probably just Ukami.
But again, try to name any other bar combo that's played at 1.
Is the answer no?
The answer is definitely no, actually.
Alright, but in that case, I guess it's time to discuss this card in limited.
Oh yes! Let's go, boys!
The easiest 6K of your life that can also save a lane if necessary.
and she's a fucking beater until then, man!
That's 6K, pretty thick.
Now, of course, Luna will be cited for Eon. But I don't think you care.
Yeah, so overall, I'll give the card a playable minus.
Yeah, same.
Playable minus it is, boys. I can't be that overly nice to JC. Even though I was overly nice to Yotsuba. But then again, she did way more in Gotsuba than Luna does here in Hololive.
Yeah, it is kind of that problem. Okay, let's go here. We now have Amane Kanata, 111,000. She doesn't back up that knows 3 of your own.
No.
This was okay back in like 2012. Good say 2012.
The Mongolian era for real, man? Come on, man. You could do better than that. I kind of want to avoid quoting in this episode, so Actually, no. Let's discuss limited before we even.
Barrel, what are your thoughts before we go into limited?
I don't have much thoughts other than I wish I could scry.
Oh man, imagine the return of Scry back up.
What? Scrying counters? For real?
I wish.
Oh man, wait.
Yeah, I don't really see much positive in it.
we have seen them, but they're not playing.
You mean surveilling counters, right, sir?
Surveilling.
Just anything that's just not blind mill 3
True.
for no value.
All right. Anyway, limited then. This actually save this.
This might save you in limited.
If you're in a really fucked deck state.
Oh yeah. But you're probably
that's about it.
That's about it.
That's it, really.
This what is this? So, uncommon. Fuck, give me the JC over this one, man.
I'm skeptic for real. I think Boucher, and this is mainly for Boucher to stop. Just please stop making these. No one likes them.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap the Pharrell on this one as a PSA.
like Boucher, please, this ain't 2012 anymore.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Man, Pharrell.
Hey, it's a good rating.
It's a great rating, man. and we managed to avoid quoting things because of Pharrell.
True. That plus limited.
Oh yeah, yes, of course.
Okay.
Next.
Yep.
Nekomata Okayu. Well, 2/1 4K. She's a level support that whenever you trigger a climax, you may discard a climax. If you do, salvage.
Oh, okay.
Wait a second. This is Spriggan combined with a level assist.
I mean, kind of.
Kind of.
Because you sure, Okayu doesn't specify what trigger it has to be. This has to be a climax period. But if you don't have a climax in your hand, she won't do anything.
Hey, you know that goddamn bar problem?
Yeah? There you go. Easy.
It's like, hey man.
Outside of bars and pants,
no.
question mark.
Hey man, she's never.
Alright, what was that, Barrel?
Yeah. Oh, I said outside of the gold bars or bands, I wouldn't.
Yeah, right. But if you are playing those triggers, hey, this is worth considering.
Fair enough. Now, in limited, gentlemen, actually, not terrible, actually.
Not terrible. There are a fair number of gold bars that you could play. And they are both common.
So, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, there are 3 gold bars, excuse me.
One of them is, I believe, a climax rare? Well, let me double check. I'm on YouTube right now. Nope, they're all common.
Yeah, I was like, did I miss one of these? No, I didn't.
Nope, they're all common. Excuse me. So
yeah, and limited, you could justify this.
You know what?
Yep.
Give this the playable minus.
Yeah, only if you're strictly playing bars / pants.
Yeah, playable minus. Definitely would not be in the. I definitely wouldn't have it in the top 3 pick.
And maybe. When it comes to constructed, depends on your requirements triggers.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we have a Mion picture Ukami Mio, level 2, cost 1, 6k. This card gets 1k for each of your other hololive characters. And then climax combo, when you have the gold bar trigger placed, if this card is in the front row, you may put the top card of your deck to your stock. Then add Summer Festivals and Candy Apples Okami Mio from the trial deck that's in your waiting room to your hand.
Right. I'll go ahead and read said trial deck card because we're forced to. Summer festivals and candy apples will come in meal 3 to 10,000. Bushy Road. Anyway, auto commerce combo on attack. If Meteor Sky, the gold bar triggering trial deck is in your commerce area, you may pay 1. If you do, fake seal your opponent by 2, and she gets 2,000 power for the cycle.
Well, we have to strictly talk about this from a constructed sense.
Yeah, limited does not do. We're definitely no. We're not gonna talk about limited for this. It will only just be that she's a 10k big stick.
Cool.
And then what?
So, in terms of guaranteeing the 3/2 to hand, it's neat. So I'll give it that much.
And she just allows you to go stock positive.
Which is pretty good.
Huh?
Like, if you're already playing the TD combo, you might as well play the 2-1.
Yeah, I think it's
Which, again, isn't terrible.
right. You know, with a full boarding requirements, those twins were still at 11,000.
And then let's see here, the candy apples. Well, this is mocha combo that we have to pay for.
And we got 2,000 power out of it.
Cool. I didn't care. Man. Are they ever gonna bring back that card, man?
I doubt it.
Fuck. They came really close that one time.
And you went a tirade about it.
45 minutes later. But I'm going, man. Again, Bushy, what's wrong with Fate Seal 3? Is that overpowered, man?
Apparently, telling your opponent that they're taking the damage for sure. It's apparently not okay.
And yet, burn like 6,000 times is fine. Burn like
looks like Coco.
burn a billion instances is fine. Bushy wrote on their ass backwards logic, man. I fucking swear. Oh my god. Or hell. Or hell. Do I even need to say about Minato? Actually, no. I'll say more
for 2 weeks from now.
Right, I'll save my ammo for her later. That card ain't fucking fair either, man. And, like, again, Fate Seal 2... Like, I've had, reintroduction to Fate Seal 2 recently. It's called Amalgam Kirika. And, oh boy, Amalgam Kirika. Tell our audience how broken Amalgam Kirika is, sir.
Well, the fact that she can literally come down level 2 for, like, basically a cost of no. Well, she will just simply demolish you early on, and you just eat a bunch of damage because they also are playing gold bars. So she's very, very devastating.
That's not even mentioning Shirabe, man.
I didn't even mention Shirabe. Like the fact that she could be summoned off of a triple event and then go into any other combination of herself or Amalgam Shirabe is absurd. And Shirabe on the same gold bar combo will also just do additional burn damage on top of the face seal too.
Oh, by the way, their head isn't shredded.
Your head isn't shredded because all these cards can trip.
And Kirika, Fate Seal 2, free.
Free AF.
Oh my god, those two are broken.
You just feel stalks AF when you play that, don't you?
Oh my god, dude, you saw it, man.
I saw it. I'm like, this guy must be really liking this.
This is ridiculous, man.
Ridiculous.
And man, I almost came back to win that one, man.
You almost did. Like, I had that damage lead.
Oh man, dude, if you didn't have that damage, I would have won that clean.
True.
But anyways, back to Mio here. I'm going, gigantic crying initiated. Like,
yeah, I don't know, Beryl. Do you have a way to save any of this?
Not really.
Not really. Damn.
if
I'm not mistaken, you did get to play around with Mocha yourself.
Yeah, a bit. But the few times that I played it, I don't. Maybe it's just I wasn't piloting it that well, but I just didn't really feel how. I didn't really feel how good the card is.
Mocha is definitely one of those cards that kind of take a while to appreciate. Especially if you were more used to playing like more explosive top ends in the past.
Yeah.
And Mio just being like, well, effectively an inferior Mocha does not really help.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how you should have balanced this card, Bushy Road.
It's not my kind of card.
Anyway, you were saying?
Here's how to balance this card, Bushy Road. Add one additional Fate Seal. Double the cost if you have to.
Oh man, imagine giving a trial deck Fate Seal 3.
Actually, no. Actually, no. Both of you would never hear the end of it.
We will definitely not hear the end of it.
You'd be like, I'm a Faro Bushy Road. How dare you do this to her? How dare you?
Yeah, that is what will happen. Oh no, we should not have that.
Again, man. Bushy Road is literally trying to close the gap between booster pack and trial deck, man.
They really have, especially with the hololive stuff.
At this point, there's no use in differentiating them. There's really no use. Like saying, oh, it's from the trial deck, it deserves to be lower power. Not necessarily.
Yeah, we have trial deck staples. I mean, again, I like to bring up Reaper for you as a very good example. It's kind of like the opposite problem. Where a lot of your good cards come from the trial decks. Your booster cards are more like, okay, which list are you going to, if any?
Wow. But Mio here, honestly, I don't have that high of opinion of just a standard Mocha at level 3 anymore. Like, a couple of years ago, sure. But nowadays, hell no. Am I spoiled by Kiddika, man?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Come on, go. You know this.
What do you mean? What do you mean, sir?
I'm just gonna casually resolve Ego Limo.
I'm gonna cast Eagle Lima.
No. We have to start over. I'm gonna play Holy Chant Kirika, discard a music character, and find an Eagle Lima from deck.
You mean discarding the gold bar to tutor for Eagle Lima?
Hey man, gotta do it in steps.
Oh come on, man! You know exactly what happened. Discarding gold bar to tutor for Eagle Lima.
Okay.
Casting Eagle Lima, resolution, exiling the Holy Chant.
And then, upon resolution, this Holy Chant Kirika goes back to my hand. Oh, and I have a board of 2 Kirika, 1 Shirabe.
Plus the level assist behind one Kirika, 1 Shirabe.
That far, come on, man.
Come on, man. I played the gold bar too.
On top of a burning S drive, am I right?
Oh, of course.
Fuck out of here.
I played the gold bar too, man. How scared are you now?
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Hey, guess what? That happens all the fucking time too. That deck is so consistently broken. I mean,
I wouldn't call it broken. It's just absurd.
It's worse than Mirror Ticket, man.
Okay. It's one of those. It's like a point where the deck's main weakness is itself.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hope that it actually collapses upon itself.
Hey man, even if you just manage to destroy them, hey man, guess who's back?
Anyway, Ego Lima memes aside.
Mio here. I'm gonna have to Pharrell this entire thing, man.
I might be for. Yeah, I guess it's not.
Man. Sorry, Mocha, but you are trash now.
I Bushiroad tried, but I think they forgot that it's no longer 2017.
Yeah, I did the same.
Man. Bushy. Irreplaceable existence.
Stop.
Shoko, Makinohara.
Stop.
You remember that card exists, Bushy. Give that back to me.
I think Bushiroad forgets that entire project existed.
Oh, fucking hell. The science bay, man.
When have they truly resurrected it?
Never?
Exactly.
Fuck you, asshole.
Don't even try to say Carol is the same.
Carol is definitely not the same. You know that, you son of a bitch. Oh! Actually, no. Fumi here. All right, next. Toa Art Toa 3/2/10. Oh fucking hell! I have to read this card. When this card attacks, if you have little devil eyes, the common bar trigger, you may discard. You pay to discard the hololive Generation 4 event to burn 2. Oh lord.
And we already tell them what that hashtag hololive Generation 4 does. So it's a 3/4. You may discard. Oh, this is been Barrel's reading.
That's Barrel's turn, man.
Alright.
Alright, so hololive Generation 4, you may discard 3 hololive characters from your hand. If you do, deal 4 damage to your opponent twice. So, and it's level 3, cost 4.
Oh no, so, my greatest fears have been realized. Barrel?
So how did you want to burn 4?
Or it's more of it's more of would you rather burn 4 twice, or would you rather just burn 2 twice while also attacking for 3?
Mm-hmm.
Again,
I think it's funny.
You think it's funny? And I'm going, oh no, my greatest fears have been realized.
Barrel, let me guess. You were not on the receiving end of Birdcage Diva Ukami no all that much, were you?
No, not really.
Not really.
Oh lord, it's Yukina. She's come back with a vengeance.
No. To be fair, Gavin, Toa does only the combo.
Oh, who fucking cares? That's why you played Yukina in the first place. You tell your opponent. You send your opponent to the Dark Aether. Nothing else matters. And she doesn't need a bloody reversal unlike Yukina.
True, but you're forced to play this event that might be clogging up spaces in your deck.
That's fine, sir. I don't care as long as they're dead.
Okay, sure, dude.
Come on, man. Okay, Yukina also requires a reversal. It is more expensive.
This is true, but you can't require you to play something that was, well, effectively dead otherwise.
Fair enough, but at the same time, Yukina also requires you to play Machine of Ice, which also clogs the spaces in your deck, man. So
at least the reasons to play One Day Wedding Bride Saya. Yeah, there's actual reasons to play that card.
Right, but
thank you. That's actual good events.
Right, but at the same time, going, again, the event is trash. I don't care if the event is trash. This combo alone makes it worth it.
Yeah, fair enough. No, it automatically makes like a gold bar deck worthy for consideration.
Like, I'm surprised no one's playing this. I'm going.
I guess it with more the fact. Well, again, Gavin, outside of that combo, what else is she doing? No.
She doesn't do anything else, but she doesn't need to do anything else. Sending your opponent to the Dark Aether, that's not good enough for you? Okay.
I think people like fear like Maga playing a shitty event, FR.
I don't know, man. Would you be fearing sitting across from Toa?
Okay, Gavin, if you're playing this, chances are you're also playing 8 gold bars. Probably already eating a gorillion damage before you even pop this off.
So Yukina may not even be necessary.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. Let's say you're 3-0. They're like 3-1, and they have 3 of these and 3 of the event in hand, and the requisite amount of stock.
Bug.
Like, yes, that's magical Christmas land speaking, but don't underestimate the luck of the Irish.
Yeah, as you did say earlier, you believe in a 1 out of 1,000.
Again, man, I've seen it happen. It's pretty much Exodia obliterates.
You're not wrong.
The heart of the cards has killed me too many times, man.
Beryl, what say you?
I mean, I do like burn, so I mean,
like burn.
Again, like I think the effect's funny. Like
the effect is funny.
All burn.
All burn. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah. Fair. Like that's all she goes.
All burn.
You guys disrupt the squad, she attacks, take a cost, burn.
And you know what? Again, unlike and you know what, dude? This is a better version of Chia. This is a better version of Chia, man.
On a lower rarity.
Oh man.
Okay, but at least Chia a dog.
True, but Chia also requires a reversal, and it's more expensive.
More expensive, and you're also in rabbits, which doesn't have a way to guarantee reversals all that much.
Correct. So, like,
you're not like banking where you actually have 1K winning Bryce Saya Yamabuki.
Right. Even out Oshogatsu Itsuki Nakano.
Yeah, you don't have that either.
So you know what? This is okay. We cannot do in limited.
You're funny.
You're funny, but you know what? Okay, well, this is gonna surprise both of you. My hands are tied.
I have a feeling based on what you've been saying.
This is probably going to be one of the most divisive. This
might be very divisive. I have no choice but to give this the meme rating because I'm like, you playing this, you choose to go all in on playing like 8 gold bars and trying to do damage.
I was also going to give it the meme.
Damn.
Holy shit! This is one of the. Holy shit! You guys like this is a funny man. I'm going. Oh hell no! What have you done, Bushy?
Like it's a meme, but it's a meme in a good way.
Imagine getting blasted by 3 of these, Beryl. What's your reaction?
I just cancel it.
I'll just cancel it. Damn this guy.
Damn. Okay. Good Weiss Schwarz player here, apparently.
Look, if I can believe you can have the setup for 3, I can believe I have the setup to cancel.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair. You have yourself, people.
I'd also give it a meme.
I have no choice. I will have to give it the for real because it reminds me of a shittier version of other similar designs.
Wait a second. This is, like I said, Jabba the Hutt, man. Actually, no. I'd rather play
you're not sacrificing characters.
Oh yeah, true.
It's more like the red event, degree 7 in Million Life.
That code was actually good, man.
It was. I guess it's a crappier version. Same cost if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, remember, dude, that event's called 3-7.
It's 3-7. Anytime you pay another cost on top of that.
Yes, you need to discard 3 creature cards.
What does it say here, Gavin?
Fug. Yes, but the bird packets are much fucking better in Million Life, okay, man?
Okay, and that's why I think it's a shittier version of that card.
True. Well. My hands are tied here. I'm forced to. Because, again, if you're playing the combo, you're playing this. There is no...
There are no ands, ifs, or buts about it.
You either playing 8, or you're either playing 12 or 0.
Fair.
Boy, right. I bet viewers in the show go, what the fuck?
I mean, hey, that's what we're going for, right? Like the very, very outlandish opinions.
Again, dude, that bog standard. I like to view myself as that college professor who goes, dig deeper, critically think.
For sure, for sure. Alright, let's move on here. We now have even more Luna, 3 to 11,500. Continue with, she gets 1 with 3 on the board and the character in front of her cannot side. Only when her battle opponent becomes reversed, you may pay the cost of discarding a hololive character from your hand to burn 1. And when she's frontal attack, she is a check-in wreck.
I don't mind this at all, actually. Okay, she's 11,500 toughness. Holy crap, that's massive! Like, okay, sure, she can't be easily supported, but you don't care.
Oh, you say that now. We're going to see a card that could easily support her, Gavin.
Oh, excuse me! Excuse me! But at the same time, man, she's massive on her own. She's a bloody check-in wreck. And again, she does provide an additional instance of damage on both players' turns.
Hey, I'm not seeing that too often.
You know what? Like, and this is an uncommon for real? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, this
is a lot of stuff for an uncommon, yeah.
Dude, I'd love to stand by this at a level 2.
Right?
Like, holy crap, okay. Try dealing with Luna. Most people's common anti-change answers. Okay, I'm gonna bomb Luna off the board. Hi, I'm level 0.
You're funny.
You're funny. Thanks, I'll gladly take the one damage.
I'll choosing to reject humanity and become Babby.
And man, we're gonna be rejecting Babby quite a bit.
Wait, rejecting Babby?
Actually, no, we're gonna go back to Babby quite a bit throughout this commentary. Like, throughout this lecture, oh lord. And man, actually no, I may not even take the one because I get the fucking chicken rack.
Exactly.
Okay. Bob declares frontal attack against Luna. Sure, cancel.
Imagine.
Imagine canceling
on top of that, get one, burn one.
Lamau. Oh, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Like going. So, are you gonna remember that this is a level 0? Wait, I have to crash into this anyways. That's the point.
Yeah, I do like the overall design of this.
Okay, Beryl?
I have nothing bad to say about this card. Like, it's just great. Like, we even mentioned before, like, with the other Luna, where they're not... Where the other Luna is, like, your opponent's probably just going to side anyways. They're going to side for days. This one can't side for days.
Have fun crashing.
And have fun giving me damage. And the second wreck.
Not to mention take burns.
It's good.
Yeah, that is a pretty good card.
Okay,
and its base stats is already pretty solid already to help facilitate the rest of her card.
Yeah, right.
In limited, an all-star.
Yeah, I take it.
There's no restrictions.
Yep, I take it.
Dude, I'd first pick this.
And then you get double against pass. Or fucking didn't take Okayu?
No. No. For real? It's like they just see they imagine that it's like they see a standby coming for me. What is he standing by? Luna.
What?
Oh fuck. Oh, if you're in the pod, you go, oh fuck.
Right.
Oh, fuck. It's like, come on, man. Wouldn't you be scared of Luna Unlimited, especially at 2?
Yeah, I would be.
Oh, checking Rex for days?
On top of the Greg of being burned on my own turn.
Oh, man. That's like, I can't afford to crash these weenies in, man.
Like, oh, I'm at like 3-5. Fog.
Yeah, you're dead neat, man. How many climax you got left in that deck?
Sweats.
It better be at least 2, because if not, you're dead.
GG.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Luna here the playable.
Yeah, I'll give it a semi-playable overall.
I'll give it playable plus.
Playable plus.
Holy, wow. Wow.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Like, she's a very, very good budget card.
She does so much.
Like,
how is this an uncommon?
Well, I'm kind of wondering. Like FR just making her level 0 on the board, therefore rarity decreases.
That's a benefit.
That's a benefit in today's game, Bushido.
The level reduction, the rarity reduction.
Apparently.
Reject humanity. Babby is now my new overlord.
Alright, let's move on.
Alright, next. So, simple question, Toa. 001K. Alarm. At the beginning of a climax phase, choose one of your guys to get the following gift. Oh, it's a twin driver, boys. And she is a tap self-tutoring Brainstorm.
It's a common.
What? What? Excuse me, sir?
FR.
This don't read like no fucking common, man.
I know, right? This reads like a rare.
Next you're gonna tell me that Yoshino reads like a fucking common. Yoshino is no fucking common, man. I'm convinced that card's like a fucking rare, even though it's just common on it. Oh, Lord. Again, man. That Alara is actually pretty good. Like, there are actually times where you want a twin drive.
Yeah. You see more gold bars more often.
Right. And again, it's a taps out turning Brainstorm. Okay, fair enough. It's not bad.
Yeah, she's neat. I don't know, Barry, what about you?
I like it.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so on to limited.
Like, I don't know what more.
Oh, good.
I was just saying there wasn't like I don't know what more to say about it. Like, it's solid. Even in limited, like, again, I would have no issues running this card.
And chances are, because of her rarity, she'll be the most commonly played Brainstorm. No pun intended.
Well, literally, we're gonna see like 5 or 6 of these in a box.
I don't know about 5. 3 to 4, more realistic.
Fair enough.
Dude, hololive has 144 cards. You're still stuck in the 16 packs.
Oh, fuck. Oh, right, I forgot we're still in the 16 by 9 format. Okay, yeah, like 3 to 4, even for a common. But that's still 1 Brainstorm per player on average.
You're right.
Which is insane.
Pretty good.
Playable.
Pretty solid card. Yeah, I'm for. Yeah, but I give it a play.
Yeah, playable.
Okay.
All right, we have during an interview, Tokino Sora, level 0, cost 0, 1500. When this card is put to the stage from your hand, if you have another hololive character, she gets plus 2k for the turn. Second ability, auto. When this card is put into the waiting room from stage, you may put the top card of your stock to the waiting room. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 cost 0 or lower hololive character with a level equal to or less than yours and put it in any slot on the stage.
That's top card of your stock to your clock.
Okay. Stock to your clock. Then search, and you may put it in any slot on stage as rested. Shuffle your deck afterwards.
I mean, she replaces herself when she dies, I guess.
Yeah.
I never liked this style of Ukami. I never will.
I don't blame you.
Like, Pharrell?
Alright, I'll play this way. You definitely don't play this in constructing.
No. Limited.
Might not actually be a bad idea.
I mean, she replaces herself.
She can at least fetch her Brainstorm.
Like, yeah, she could fetch a Brainstorm, or she could fetch a replacement attacker. If your opponent unironically push you to 1, well, I have access to those.
Right.
I mean, there's not too much to say about this card. I mean,
right? She'll easily come in, beats for 3,500, and then she'll die, and then replace herself with whatever the heck you want. As a cost 0, so
yeah.
I feel like in limited she's okay. not a high priority pick, but
Like,
I don't think you mind her. That's how I would see it. Like I mean I guess I say I wouldn't put this in my constructed deck. We have better things.
Oh yeah, no, better space. Like it's also putting a card from your stock to your clock. Like I feel like I could use that stock for better purposes.
In constructed, definitely, but in limited, I think you're fine with this cantrip ability that will you will rarely see access to, given the nature of the format.
Yeah, like you if you're in a situation where you want to get one of your like one ofs or two ofs out quickly, then this is perfectly fine.
Or just simply like still maintain a solid amount of hand and board advantage in the early game.
Which
is serviceable in limited.
Right. Like, this is one of those cards that makes me go, Like, in limited, sure. Constructed, fucking hell no.
Right.
Like, sure, she's gonna come down and beat your opponent up for 3,500. She's gonna kill something, get destroyed in response, and produce a replacement for herself.
Which in limited, I think that's overall decent value.
It's solid. I'll say that much.
Right. You could argue almost at staple level.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this I'll have to get this the niche overall.
Yeah, same. Like
yeah,
it's useful, but it's like not that useful. No, you could definitely do better. Okay. Now have responsible for juggling Ukami Mio, a 0-0-1500. During your turn, she's a global 500. When your other hololive character or discard is put to the stage of your hand, you may peek at the top card of your deck, and when you play a climax, you may pay 1 to salvage the camera event in your waiting room.
It's neat if you really want the camera.
Right, I mean, we all know that this goes strictly in gamers.
No other place.
Yeah, no other place. And
I think it's nice that you're always able to check top.
It is neat, you know. I do remember playing a similar Arista card in Bang Dream for a while. You know, it was handy. But you're playing this primarily for the ability to exchange a climax for your event back.
Yeah.
Especially since in gamers you're probably playing you're probably playing 8 gold bars. Let's be honest here.
At least not at least half bar.
At least 4 gold bars.
So
and limited.
No. I guess I'm gonna have to give this a niche actually overall.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you really would, like you said, you'd really only run it if you're playing gamers.
Right. Right.
Office Restoration Okayu 3/2/10/5. This ability activates up to once per turn. When you play an event, gain 2k. When this card attacks during the turn it was casted, you may pay the cost of 1. If you do, your opponent mills the top X cards where X is the number of the camera event times 6.
Oh baby.
So they could mill potentially up to 24 cards in their deck.
Which could be big, you know. I think that's probably that's an easy refresh point.
And you get to know, and it gives you information. It allows you to see every single card in your opponent's deck.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Like, even if you're just doing it, if you just plan on turbo milling your opponent to death, like, if you have enough stock and they're at low enough life, you could instantly kill them. Which isn't shabby.
Like,
to be
like
honest.
the last time we saw a card that was even like close to this was Shinobu from Monogatari series second season.
Holy crap, that was eons ago.
Yeah, she's a card that just said build your opponent's entire deck.
I mean, that's effectively a burn of one that cannot be canceled.
Right, you tell your opponent apply refresh point.
And they can't do shit about it.
Yeah, literally no responses.
Okayu here, again, it's a little bit more fair. You need a bunch of cameras out.
Right, and it depends on your opponent's deck size at the time you activate.
I mean, if they're reasonably compressed, oh yeah, Okayu will definitely get the refresh point.
Yeah, and that's very good.
So, just for that, you know what? Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Barrel?
Yeah, like it's a solid card. I mean, this is the payoff for playing gamers.
Yeah, I agree. So overall, I'm gonna give it the playable minus. It does give some reason to play gamer.
Well, we forgot to talk about limited.
Excuse me?
This card is actually not too.
Yeah, we can talk about how it's playing in limited.
I'm very sure. The 2,000 power from playing an event, dude.
And it's also decently sized.
10-5, sure. Chances are it's just Game Pass.
Okay, fair enough. Hey man, we should do our due diligence to talk about limited, even if it is kind of a what and limited.
Right.
Playable minus, yeah.
Yeah, playable minus. I would say niche, but like, again, if you're playing gamers,
it's probably you were running I think you're running a monkey because this is the reason to play gamers, to be able to do uncancelable damage to your opponent, while also possibly ruining their compression. Okay.
All right, we have perfectly prepared Himemori Luna, level 0, cost 0, 1500. Continuous assist. During your turn, all of your level 0 or lower characters in front of this card gets power X, where X is your level multiplied by 1,000. And then act, rest this card, choose one of your characters, and it gets level minus X until end of turn, where X is your level. Everything will become baby.
Everything will become baby again. Gavin, this is what I was talking about earlier.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So we now turn Himemori Luna level 3, quote unquote, to 14-5.
Oh, that's ridiculous!
And at level 2, 13-5.
Oh, jeez. That's massive, man.
And this card costed me nothing, Gavin. No, it is only during your turn, you know. Unfortunately, not for defensive purpose.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Technically, Rin, it did cost you something. It costed your humanity to become Babby.
That's a cost?
I already chucked my humanity years ago.
You're funny. And that second ability, ooh.
Oh, that's...
If you would play against that Galon matchup, like you have that pesky bomb on the board. No.
Have fun paying 1 to trade places.
No. If you're in an area full of Gale Live, I feel for you.
Oh man. Dude, I am the Dell player. Oh, fuck Dell at this point. I am the Dell player, too. I am the sweat.
And you're gonna say fuck Dell?
Fuck Dell? I gave Dell a chance, okay? I gave Dell.
Yeah, you did.
And I played Dell for quite a long time.
You got quite a bit of mileage out of it.
But now I'm going, oh, this deck is boring.
And do you find, well, apparently you found SEO anniversary to be fun for some unholy reason.
Hey man, I actually liked SAO 10th, okay? But then again, you probably think I eat paste for saying that.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm not that cruel.
Okay, fair enough, man. But at the same time, again, man, shavering. The shavering. Again, my favorite quintuplet is eat ski. It's like most people will consider her boring. I'm going, for real? She ain't boring. She ain't boring. Come on, man. She's your mom, basically. Yeah.
Anyway, that all aside.
Okay, Luna here. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Big babbies.
Big babbies. I love it. I love it. Okay, unlimited. Dude! Your shit's gonna die.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah? I can make your level 0 is just that much thicker.
Level 0? Excuse me, sir. I can make any creature a level 0. Yeah? Return to Babby.
Return to Babby. You're right.
Return to Babby, man. Fucking hell. Give this the playable, man.
I'll be a little more cautious how to make a playable mining his because, well, unless you're heavily speccing into Luna or something, and unless you're playing against a lot of Gal.
I'll give it a play. Well, I mean, the level 3 Luna's like,
she is a story card, but like, you don't have to necessarily like.
Playable.
Okay, but you go. I would say as like I would say as you have to play this card to make that card good.
Return to Babby OP.
Babby OP. Yeah,
but this card does help make like it has the utility of making your non-Luna cards
level 0, which could matter against like I said, Gale Life, because they will unironically play a bomb they'll play a bomb preemptively instead of in response.
Okay, sure. All my shit's not level 0.
I guess I fuck.
How you paid one to do literally nothing, sir. Have fun with that. Alright, next.
Alright, we now have which is the real one among a contest 002,000. On play, if you have a Nerd Hololive character that's pretty hard boost rogue, choose up to 2 cards in your hand and put them into your stocking in your order. And on play, plus 1500 until end of turn.
Why?
Apparently
you gotta build up for that event or the climax.
Oh no. No, the climax combo is not that expensive.
No, that's achievable.
Okay, well.
But and FR playing the actual event, where's your hand for that? You could have to stop.
I mean, if you don't have the climax combo, you gotta get your burn in somehow, right?
Fair enough. Fair enough, but come on, man. I'd rather just fucking swing with vanillas at that point.
Right. This card basically makes me ask questions.
Who at Bushiroad R&D approved this?
That's what I'm kind of wondering.
Unlimited. For real? My head is already shredded.
Alright, you don't have to hand to extra stock. Barrel, you got a way to save this other than what you mentioned earlier? About the Generation 4 memes?
My ranking for it, isn't gonna be that great. I in terms of saving it, not really, other than like you can play your events. If you are having stock issues, this can help you out as well.
If I feel like nuking my hand, sure.
For real,
if you're gonna go triple Toa.
Okay, even in the triple Toa, man, I need 10 stock for that. I'm Gucci. Slap the throw on this one, man.
We have ways to figure the stock out for Toa that don't involve nuking
I'll give it the niche.
Fair enough.
You'll be merciful here.
That's being much nicer.
I guess an interesting I guess an interesting fact for the art is that the card says which is the real one. It has nothing to do with Kanata.
I don't think it
If
does.
you see if you see on the side of the card, there's a actual sheep there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just based on an episode where Watame is getting replaced by an actual sheep.
Oh.
Well now. That is
So yeah.
okay. Hololive goes to darker places than I originally gave it credit for.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
Alrighty then. Altair Shirakami Fubuki 103K. When this card attacks, all of your guys get the following ability to end its turn. When this card's trigger check reveals a climax, you may discard a climax. If you do, salvage. And she's a cost 0 clock bomb.
Hey,
I mean, it's really useful for those
bar heavy decks.
Ugh. Ugh. Gold bar heavy decks.
That's really about it.
Again, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's more
Like she's basically when you do the thing before you swap Okayu down.
right.
Girl, what about you?
I think it's okay. Like, I can't really speak great things about it, but like, it can probably do its job in the deck it's played in.
For sure. Okay, I think that's all the constructed stuff aside. Limited then?
But one last thing about constructed, at least it gets rid of defendable level 1 combos.
And we do have those.
Yeah, those things are kind of pesky.
Right? Sinful Gear has one of those.
Go to Boon.
Yeah, Quintessence So Quick Bliss has one of those.
You forgot about Itsuki, sir?
I didn't say I forgot, but
Oh, come on, man. You know Itsuki's a pain.
I know. I'm aware.
But at the same time, I'm going, okay, in terms of limited, actually, this card's not bad in limited, actually. It trades 1-for-1 guaranteed, basically.
Right, most people will be playing cost zeros up until level 2.
And, of course, this allows you to filter out any pesky climaxes that enter your hand.
Which is valuable, so overall not too shabby. Yep, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind having a single deck in limited.
I wouldn't mind either.
So overall, Carol, what about you when it comes to limited?
I guess it'd be fine. Like, what did I put as my? I guess like what, third from last pick, that
Third
kind of
from-
category.
That kind of category? Okay, fair enough. Towards the bottom of your picks.
Or for me, it'd be more like the second, third of a pack, like fourth to sixth pick usually. Right, so I guess overall ratings, well, I guess it's safe to say playable minus for her.
Yeah, playable minus is pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Agreed.
She can't neutralize 1/1s, which is kind of I wish she could, but
But that part we're kind of asking for too much according to Bushy Road math.
I think standby players would cry too much.
And that.
I'm going, oh boy, you bought it out for 0.
Right.
Stop whining. All right, next.
Yep.
All right, Violence Cat Making Aki Rose, level 1 cost 0, 4,500. Auto, this ability activates up to once per turn. When you use an act ability, this card gets power X until end of turn, where X is the number of your hololive characters, multiplied by 500. Act, rest one of your hololive characters. This card gets plus 1,000 until end of turn. She is self-sufficient, I guess.
So it seems, and you know, if you actually play you play a backup on your opponent's turn, she could become kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool, but who cares?
Okay, in constructed shrug.
In limited though,
Maybe
you know
though,
what?
we're actually
Pretty
talking.
good.
We're actually talking. We're actually
Pretty
talking.
good.
If
Pretty good actually.
you combine this with with some punches here and there, or your opponent's gonna have trouble getting rid of this outside of Fubuki earlier.
Right. So you know what? A playable minus here actually.
Yeah, I could see this being a decent frontliner limited. Or what say
Yeah,
you?
it would be playable minus.
Right.
Yeah, playable minus. Like I'm thinking of like that the free punches we discussed earlier.
Right.
That's
Right.
that free 2K, man.
I think you got me on now matters.
If I lambasted her earlier for being fucking rare.
Oh, that's now part of a winning strategy limited.
Okay, fair enough. Next.
Yep. We now have Okami Mio 217,000. On attack, choose one of your other hololive characters against power plus X until end turn, where X is the number of events in your waiting room multiplied by 1500. And act, you may discard one hololive character. You're the top card of your deck. If it's a hololive character, she gets the following ability until end of turn, where if she attacks, you may choose one of your opponent's characters in the back row instead, and you may, you basically can turn into a back row attacker.
Cool.
It's neat.
Why do I care again?
Um,
I kind of don't, right?
in constructed,
Alright.
in constructed, it's whatever.
In limited though, you know what? Not bad.
Well, actually, you could argue in constructed, especially if you're playing like gamers with a lot of events or something. That extra power could matter.
Okay, fair enough. But I'm mostly trying to destroy brainstorms.
Right.
And other valuable back row cards.
Yeah, for sure.
A barrel?
I guess it's nice to have the ability to attack the back row. Like I do like that kind of ability. Like if you don't want to deal with the front, or you want to be able to, like in a situation where you don't want to like do direct damage, if you can attack the back row, that's nice as well.
You're still doing the same damage. You mean damage output?
No, I mean like you don't want to do like direct.
You don't want to do like a front roll, period.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Other than that, like, the power is kind of nice, but I don't know. It's like I don't see too much wrong, but I don't see too much great from the card.
I totally get where you're coming from with that one.
And I'm mostly destroying brainstorms. Like, whoopee?
Yeah, we're kind of moving away from that era where decks actually needed back row to have a good game.
Oh, you destroyed my brainstorm. Whoopee.
Right? It's gone are the days of having like, we're pretty much past the days of games like Mirai Kike, Riko Sakurochi.
Rec roll? Oh man, I'm following rec roll coming back. TBH. I'll follow rec roll coming back. TBH. I don't care about her ass that much anymore. Cool.
What I'm trying to say is like decks no longer have like super essential back row cards these days overall.
Right. And the fact is that that's the reason why Assault Lily isn't like dominant. Like there are so few decks that rely on their back row nowadays that okay, Yuja destroys my brainstorm. Whoopee. I don't care. If I really cared that much, I'll pay the trade for my brainstorm. I'll find another copy of it. Most likely the latter.
Right. If you know you're playing against Assault Lily and you know you like crux, and you know you need extra brainstorm or something, probably sculpted your hand to prepare a second copy.
At least, if not a tertiary copy.
Right.
In case Fluty Brainstorm goes off.
True.
But, like, I'm trying to think through all my decks. I'm going, what do I really need my back row for? I mean, like, Niji is probably the most crucial.
Yeah, using a play, homepage reveal, and costing a Kazu just puts you in that more fragile position against a card like this.
Or hell, even going all out Eye.
Yeah, true. That card is pretty essential.
Like,
but
again,
outside of decks like Nishikasaki,
maybe Charlotte's?
Simple Gear, actually.
Simple Gear, okay, you destroy Burning X-Star Kitty Cup. I don't care that much.
So
I don't even...
You're finally the bar starting to clog up.
Like, again, I just have to be aware of that. Be consciously aware of that. And I'll most likely just kill them before then anyways. Thanks to the Amalgam twins. But another deck that actually cares is Charlotte.
Yeah.
Killing you is huge. You know, and he's actually worth paying the trade for. He's actually he is worth it if you have Nao in hand. If you don't, he's not worth it. Just play Check and Rex at that point. Check and Rex and healers at that point. You're still very defensive, but 7 Deadly Sins, extreme. Oh lord, 7 Deadly Sins really cares.
Take out Elizabeth.
They're paying the tray for Elizabeth. They're paying the tray, in all likelihood. You either delete 3 of their stock, or they have to waste so many resources trying to find her. Or they waste a slot in their hand for Elizabeth. Either way, a card like this could easily put pressure on them. Like, again, there are not as many.
And I guess we also have things like, going off of English originals here. I believe that there are some decks that are speccing into like that Ice King support.
Yeah, there are decks that are speccing into Ice King support, yes. For Adventure Time, yes.
Taking that out kind of puts that deck in trouble. Or at least questioning that card.
Mob Cycle 100, they play Spriggan.
Yeah, they play Spriggan.
It's literally Spriggan. And taking Spriggan out, holy shit!
And speaking of, for Star Online 10th anniversary.
Destroying Spriggan is huge.
Yeah.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they pay the trade for Spriggan. I wouldn't be surprised.
Card's that good.
Card's that good. I would be willing. Like, as a former 10th anime, boy, I would be willing to pay the trade for Spriggan. Like, man. You know what? I was originally to give this card the Pharrell, but now that I think about it, there's actually more and more decks I'm going, back row is kind of important. Now that I think about it.
I would say less than a coin flip chance.
But at the same time, for real implies very little if to zero.
True.
You know.
Sarah, what do you think about what do you think the importance of back row these days?
I really want to say it's kind of just dependent on the matchup. Like some decks care about it more than others.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't see a heavy importance of running too many copies of this.
For sure. Again, this is probably
like attack.
Yeah, right. This is definitely more of a mega call tech.
If your metagame is infested with Eatski, taking out that library is important.
Yeah, they have to start playing fairly again if they lose it. No, I could say I feel like the Eatski players overall mind.
It depends. It depends on what their hand looks like, actually.
Yeah, you would automatically go I have my 9 cards in hand or 8 cards in hand.
Some people would actually. A lot of people. Library is that good. Especially they keep drawing the damn climax, dude. especially they keep drawing the damn thing, which
Never having a clock after turn 3.
Turn 3, more like turn 2. With how quick this game is.
Fuck.
My shit. Turn 3. Oh, turn 3 is if I'm lucky, man. But in limited, gentlemen.
Yeah. Taking out people's brainstorms and limited could actually matter.
Fair. Yeah, I can see it actually.
Or any like pesky level assist or something.
So yeah, honestly, I was gonna originally get this for real, but
I think I'm gonna go with a playable minus because
yeah, I'm gonna go with playable minus here actually.
Mega call / could actually cripple people in limited.
I'll give it the niche.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I was actually.
Yeah, I mean that's basically how I look at it with the how much use you can probably get from the card.
I was borderline on the niche myself.
Sure, for sure.
All right, next. Yes, Aki Rosenthal, 3/2, 8K. If you have 1 or less cards in hand, she's at 18,000. She has the great performance ability, and you may pitch 3 with this card attacks. If you do, choose one of your opponent's guys, destroy it. Just straight up destroy it, boys.
So Barry says it's very.
You remind me what great performance does.
It's bodyguard, if you remember that term. So
got it. Okay.
Okay, you remember what bodyguard is? Yeah, ever since English Weiss Schwarz became a thing, they used the word. They used the word great performance.
I remember bodyguard, dude.
Don't do I, but I'm like, let's try to unify things.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm supposed to call it brainstorm concentration.
Yes.
Pick the fuck out
I remember that.
I'm fine with that, to be honest. Imagine what it literally reads as concentration.
Yeah, the word brainstorm honestly probably confused some people transitioning from Japanese to English. or
the magic converts. For real? I don't draw 3 cards and put 2 at the back for 1 mana?
Oh, no. Imagine.
And man, I'm both a magic convert here. I'm used to casting Brainstorm at instant speed. Can you blame me? But at the same time, or actually no. Have you played Hearthstone, Barrel?
I have not.
Okay.
This guy will honestly understand Magic more than Hearthstone.
Well, they play various. Actually, it's World of Warcraft. It's World of Warcraft Magic, dude.
I also have not played World of Warcraft.
Okay, fair enough. Again, it's one of those. Now, why would I ever pay 3 cards to just straight up destroy something? Like, that's a heavy sacrifice.
Like you're only doing that to. I think that's only there to like be another way to enable her first ability. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it helps you get to the 1 or fewer, right?
That'd be like the only reason.
I started with 7 cards in my hand. I play Aki. I discard the rest of my hand to destroy 2 other creatures. Oh, that does not sound worth it, man.
It's more of, how much do you value like being an 18,000 with bodyguard?
No. For real, man?
The only time I'll value it is if I'm up against Baby.
Or Sword Saint Reinhardt.
But you can't. But this ability doesn't even touch him.
For real? I thought Reinhardt is hexproof?
I'm not mistaken.
Holy shit! Okay, I'll fact check that real quick, sir.
Oh, okay, yeah, 6 abilities, right? So he gets 6. Okay, so the 6 abilities. Okay, one of them was he could run. One of them is he has bodyguard. One of them is he kicks to memory.
Okay. So he has the bodyguard ability.
Yeah.
If you have 6 or more experience, and your field is cleared, he's 20k and has the following 5 abilities.
Only 5? I
Yes.
swore he had 6.
Correct. He cannot be reversed by your opponent's auto abilities. No responses from your opponent. When he versus his battle opponent, you may exile it. You may also pay discard a card to burn one upon reversal, and he's a chaser. So
he actually could get. Oh my goodness!
Aki could literally go 3 cards and say goodbye, Reinhardt.
Lamau.
Just could literally send him straight to the Dark Ether, man. Die.
Fog.
And man.
Yeah, imagine.
And man, Aki can't kill Reinhardt naturally without the ability.
This is true. Oh man.
Imagine you set up all that set up for Reinhardt just for him to get destroyed.
They crying.
No, colossal crying.
Colossal crying. True.
That's concession worthy, man. You have nothing left.
Yeah, if the game got to a point where you actually need to bring out Source Saint Reinhardt, you're probably on the end of your ropes.
you might as well sign the match slip and go to the liquor store at that point, man.
F.
F. In limited. For real?
Let's think about this for a moment.
Okay, in constructed.
Well, no. I get we're talking about constructed, but I'm talking more about like.
Okay, in the limited standpoint.
I feel like Bodyguard actually has a pretty neat use. And look at limited goes, your hand size is not going to be too big by level 3 anyway, right?
So pitch my entire hand, destroy target creature?
Or maybe not even need to do that. Maybe by the time you make your board level 3, you'll already have enabled Aki Rosendal's condition.
Hey man, I have no hand left.
That's fine, your opponent's now forced to swing to an 18k.
Oh yeah, true. And I'm really destroying this.
What are they going to do?
Summon their own Aki Rosenthal and destroy this?
I guess, dude. They have 3 cards to discard at that point?
Well, fuck if I know, man. They could be high rolling.
Okay, sure, dude.
But at that point, $670 million.
Right. Anyway, Barrow, what say you?
Yeah, in construction, I can't really say much for this card since power doesn't really get you far if it's just power.
Right.
But if in limited, I think I mentioned earlier, this answers Luna if you expect a lot of Luna to be picked over Aki.
True, but chances are only one person should probably have at
She is an uncommon, man.
Maybe 2. Again, 144 card set kind of changes these things.
Fair enough.
Okay then, in that case, I think overall I started to give her overall the ish. She could have some use in limited, but that'd be about it. I guess unironically, I guess the 37 Ray Zero players out there, Nuke Source saying Reinhardt.
Memes.
Okay, dude.
I just find it hilarious.
And you could just wipe Reinhardt off the map.
Yeah, why not, man? Wouldn't you do it?
If I'm forced to play Aki Rosenthal, I can have other questions.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm playing that way.
How did you make it this far in this tournament?
Right.
Oh, who did you face and can I face them?
Am
I lying, sir, when I say that?
Maybe.
Okay, next.
Alright, we have Strongest Greeting, Uraha Rushia, level 3, cost 2, power 8k. Continuous, you can play this card from your hand without meeting the color requirement. Auto, when this card is put into the waiting room from stage, you may return this card to your hand. If you do, choose up to one hololive character in your waiting room and put it to your stock. And auto, when this card becomes reversed, if you have 2 or more other hololive characters and this card's battle opponent is level 3 or lower, you may put the top card of your opponent's clock to the waiting room. If you do, put that character to your opponent's clock.
Oh no! Oh no!
I actually like this.
So, Barrow, I don't know if we told you, but ever since Brucio kept printing these cards that say you can play this card without meeting the card requirement, Gavin can think primarily only of new Phyrexia.
That devil set!
Oh.
That devil set!
Which is why you're hearing these, reactions.
Oh, Bushy, why?
I mean, it's understandable, because the whole generation's is every color.
I get that. Is there an actual fair reason behind why Rushia specifically has this clause? The spoiler, I know that she has at least one more card that has the same clause.
Yeah, so I don't think there's an actual the only reason I can think of at the moment isn't connected to hololive in general, but more connected to because she's a necromancer.
Yeah.
You could say in a sense as a necromancer they don't to facilitate being able to play the necromancer in the late game, and because her colors are technically, I'm assuming her colors are just based on her character design anyways, but all her other gen mates are of the other colors. In order to help facilitate the necromancer play at the later levels, you need to just be able to focus on the other colors before you reach that point to where...
Okay.
If that makes any sense, I think it's more for a gameplay design to make it easier for you to play Rushia along with her gen mates.
I see.
And I thought
you're basically playing 4 colors.
I thought Bushiroad really likes the set New Phyrexian. They read the novella. The Phyrexians have won.
I mean, I don't know too much about the Phyrexian lore for Magic, but if that does have a connection with the not needing the color requirement, then that could be it.
That is definitely part of it. Actually,
Barrow, you've been exposed to some cards from the Phyrexian expansions. The ones that say you could you
pay life instead of
you could pay life to play a card instead of paying the manga the colored manga cost.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because the idea is that because they also introduced the infect mechanic in the earlier Phyrexian sets.
Scars of Mirrodin.
Oh, that was Mirrodin? Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm going, oh Lord, not infect.
But yeah, the idea is that for Phyrexians like this corrupted AF plane.
A cursed plane that we shall never go back to.
I guess that could make sense since she is a necromancer. Then
that's why she's Phyrexian.
The reasoning.
Okay.
Fair enough. Though a certain card late in 2 weeks.
I save another Rushia card for blue because she's interested in the blue card.
Well, at the same time, going a certain blue card is going to make me very unhappy.
Anyway, before we go too far,
okay.
So we got Rushia here. So Barrow was saying he likes this design.
I'll let him finish.
So it's easy to play for if you don't want to think, then you just play this down. It kind of what's the phrase? It kind of recycles in a sense. You get stock back after you've spent it to play this, and it also just gets rid of your opponent's cards.
Right, she's semi-recyclable.
You're not,
removal.
Yeah.
Okay, she goes stock neutral. she bounces back to your hand automatically, and she removes anything.
It's not automatically. It's optional.
Oh! Excuse me, but at the same time, if you're playing the damn game, she comes back to your hand.
You can choose not to do it.
Okay, fair enough, but come on, man, you probably should.
Right.
She goes stock neutral and hand neutral.
That's pretty good. On top of exposed to having opponent's character.
And Phyrexian?
Phyrexian on top of that. Because fucking why not?
Holy shit.
Imagine power creeping Aya from Bang Dream. or even the Ayumu equivalent.
Aya dead.
Aya dead. True.
Hey man, you love spamming this Aya dead, man. It's a very good emoji, actually. In limited. For real? Why not?
It's removal. Level 3 skill actually lasts a while.
Recyclable.
It works in any deck.
Recyclable two-soul beater that gets rid of anything that doesn't cost you hand or stock. Let's fucking go, boys.
You're going all the way?
Let's fucking go!
Playable plus.
A playable plus for you too. I'm gonna get a diverge here. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. She decided playable wouldn't go that far.
This card is bullshit.
I wouldn't go that far.
All right, next.
Okay, so we have a carryover from last time. Naso Email Mastery 104500. This ability activates up to once per turn when using act abilities. You guys power plus X and kill any turn, where X is the number of your hololive characters multiplied by 500. And all requirements combo when she attacks. If Summer Memory, the common choice trigger, is in your requirements area, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a hololive character or hashtag hololive generation 1 from the trial deck, add it to your hand. And we'll have Gavin read the.
Alright, hashtag hololive generation 1. 1-0 event. So you get to mill the top 2 cards of your deck, choose 1x or level 1x, up to 1 level X or lower hololive, and add it back to your hand, where X is the some of the cards, so it's donor card.
Or tobacco.
I know it is donor card, man. I know it is donor card again.
Fucking donor card.
Can you blame me, man?
Or you want to be like a Zoomer, boneless Fugo.
Oh, fucking hell, no. Donor card is where I stick to. I was trying to build Generation 1 this afternoon, and I'm going, man, am I forced to play this shitty combo for real? Oh, man. Like, this combo is just terrible. This is volleyball combo from Gochi Usa, except it can get me donor card? Oh Lord. Sure, if I choose to salvage the 2K counter. Again, Matsuri is defendable, but there's no guarantee that I'll have the choice again next turn. Like,
It's a little finicky to say the least.
And I have 0 selection? Oh.
Apparently Busho said Generation 1 was not allowed to have the rights of Frontier Academy of the Arts.
They could at least give me real Fugo, man.
Damn.
They could at least give me real Fugo.
They're gonna like Lamau no goes to Generation 4. Barrel, you wanna help save this?
I can't.
You can't. Damn.
It's volleyball combo, man. Volleyball combo. You know exactly what I'm referring to as volleyball combo, sir. And I was so ashamed to have been playing volleyball combo for years. And then we got Maguro boys. Oh my god. Hell, I would have been happier with divination, man. I would have been happier with divination combo. Not this shit. Ugh.
What's funny is that divination would actually be fine here. Because you have ways to make monstery big offensively.
Right! Oh, bushy. But okay, it limited.
I mean, she probably one of the easier combos to pull off.
Fair enough. What's donor card's rarity?
You're funny.
Oh, Pharrell?
You're funny.
Oh, Pharrell?
For real.
Oh no, that's a fucking CD! Actually, no, I wouldn't want to grab donor card anyway. Most of the time. Oh man.
Don't gotta worry about if it's not in the actual booster.
Right, so but I guess in limited, sure.
Yeah, in limited she might be one of your
If you got
actual.
nothing else.
I guess she's like one of the more viable combos you could pull off in limited because of her rarity. Like, I believe in blue we will see a common climax combo. But that card's also just questionable. Period.
Are you referring to that combo?
Well, that combo's like that combo that you're probably thinking of is like uncommon.
Oh shit! How the fuck do you know what I'm thinking, sir?
Your tone gave it away.
God damn it!
But yeah, I remember there is a common climax combo.
There's actually a common one for real?
If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I feel like she was a common.
Okay.
I won't mention what it does. That's too early for that.
That's too early for them, man. At least if you're gonna spoil, at least spoil it during lecture 3, man.
Being
Yeah, okay, if you're gonna spoil it during lecture 3.
Spoil, sure, but I don't have any reason to.
Mm.
So overall, I'm gonna have to say because that it's probably one of the more easier comics to assemble in limited, and that she could at least be defendable given all the niche.
Yeah, thanks, limited.
Yeah, niche.
Okay, as for our tobacco / donor card / boneless fugo here.
What did I give donor card and Gochi Usa?
Aren't you not too nice about that just because there were like other cards that we could do?
Oh,
or maybe you were kinda nice to it?
actually, no. I quoted that. I quoted.
I don't know if it's quote worthy here.
I'll be merciful. The Pharrell. I'll get the Pharrell here.
I'll be a little nicer. I'll give it
Yeah, I'll give it the niche.
Niche technically nicer than Pharrell. Well,
I would say so.
that is that is being truthful. All right, the last card of the booster for green.
All right, we have Together in the Expanding World. Level 2 costs 3. If you have 2 or more hololive characters, look at up to the top 10 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 hololive character amongst them, put it in any slot on the stage, and shuffle the remaining cards to your deck.
Okay, so it's boneless Karen from Princess Connect.
Fuck! I was gonna make that reference. Fuck! It's the gotcha in spell form. Wait, we can play the gotcha, the 10 roll.
Funny because well, wait. Here's the funny part. So mobile games have had collabs with hololive, but I think you there's like no actual like hololive gotcha game.
Right. So why is there a 10 roll in hololive?
I guess more of a reference to the fact that there are mobile games out. There are multiple mobile games out there with hololive collab gotcha.
Is it yes?
Some hololive characters are gotcha addicts as well.
There's that too.
Okay. So
Let me see. The games that actually have had a hololive collab. Need for Gate Great Mix was one. The Gaia mobile game was another.
Azur Lane.
Azur Lane had Azur Lane had there was that Monster Reach skin. What other games? Can't think of it.
I can't think of any. I can't think of any. But at the same time, I go, you know what? And I'm just gonna give my rating now. Just to get this the meme.
Yeah, like nice meme, dude.
Nice meme, bro. Literally.
I'll give it a niche.
It's okay. You're a little more sane.
And man, I've seen the chat roll be effective in pre-Kone, man.
Oh man.
It turns every card in your deck into a Phyrexian.
True, it does.
I say technically Phyrexian, you're just summoning it from the deck. Come on, people. That's not Phyrexian. Get out of here. Okay, but folks, we're not quite done yet. We do actually have a trial deck bonus round. So we go ahead and move over to Cruel Facts Akirose 002500. On death, you may pay a cost of pay 1 stock, put 1 hololive character from your waiting room to the bottom of your clock. If you do, salvage a hololive character.
Wait a fucking second. This reads. Wait a second. This is a combination of Nightmare and Queen on Krista. Along with making it on death?
In that case, it's more like a, who was the first? It'd be Mayuri, right? No, but Mayuri has that weird, I mean, she might be one of the first, but she was also the one that introduced the, pay 1, clock a card from top 3 of deck.
Right. And that got replicated with Sarin and Suzume.
Right. Well, here's the weird conundrum with this card. No, we've established that the waiting room's not really too big early in the game.
No.
So you have to be careful about like what you choose to put into above your clock and salvage. Now, of course, you do stonks up the wazoo if you do it such that you level up upon putting said character into clock.
That adds 6 other targets, so.
Oh, you time it right. That's pretty stonks.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, honestly speaking, well, it's the closest thing that this set has to Akane/Krista.
Or for better or worse.
I mean, as we discussed in Seven Deadly Sins, Krista isn't as hot as she used to be. So again,
but at least with the on death version, this is a perfectly fine turn 1 play.
Right. I actually kind of prefer this over Hawk half the time. Because Hawk and his derivatives,
Right,
awkward.
It's kind of like, I do this on turn 1.
What the fuck do I do?
I don't get you. I have to play something understatic vanilla.
Wow, I feel so much shittier, man.
Right.
At least with Akirose here, okay, fair enough. Go ahead, kill her.
I want that.
So, well, and of course there's no limited, so Beryl?
I think it's totally fine. Like, it's a solid card.
Yeah, you can't go too wrong. It is that selective cantrip from the waiting room.
So you know what? Give Akirose here the playable.
Yeah. I'll give it a playable. And same for you, Beryl?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, just playable.
Okay,
like,
for sure.
All right, next.
Like there, like you said, the small scenario of like, this being the card you put in clock is what you're going to the next level with to fill up your waiting room as well. So
For sure.
that can come in handy.
Definitely. Fun.
Yes, Fonz, Okami Neo, 001K. Let's see here. When she enters the battlefield or dies, you may pay the cost of discarding climax, and if you do, salvage.
Yo, what? Double use?
Aristocrats, anybody?
Or just simply get a double use out of her.
Like, again, it's really helpful in 8-bar decks. I wish I had this in Nympho gear.
Right.
Holy shit, that'd be amazing. Like, oh, sure, she's understand. I don't care. I want her to die.
Right. Like, come on, your 2K Dixie X salvage is going to do any better?
Oh, please.
Is your lucky 2,500?
Oh. Fuck out of here, man. I'll take Mio any day.
Right.
All right, Beryl.
I like the fact that it's both on play and on def.
Right. That's so.
If you're really cluttered with climax in your hand, this is the answer.
This is the answer. Yeah, pretty good. And we'll see more of those cards like in the next 2 parts. Gavin was alluding to aristocrats. We will see more of that at a later point. Yeah, overall, semi-playable for me.
Yeah, playable.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go playable. And the final card.
All right, I want to fly in the sky. Himamori Luna, level 2, cost 1, 8,500. Continuous. I'm sure we all know what it is. This card gets level -2 on the stage. Auto, when your other hololive character attacks, this card gets power X until end of turn, where X is the number of your other hololive characters multiplied by 500.
Note that has 2 soul.
Oh yes, 2 soul as well.
Well. Hello, my standby target of choice. Now, viewers of this show may or may not be like, wait, why is he picking this of all things? I have to thank player habits for this, actually. Gentlemen, if Luna was suddenly in your face at level 1, how do you realistically deal with her? Think through your decks right now. Think through your decks right now and tell me, how do you deal with her?
I'm mostly playing Ishikasaki these days. So, as you would say, Gavin, IXD.
Yes. Yes. But even IXD relies on you having to trigger.
It's true.
And
I built my deck such that it should happen most of the time.
And you also need going all out in order to kill her.
I could shape my hand for it.
So you need a few things just to get rid of her reliably.
Sure. That's fine. That's how my gameplay usually goes.
And that's fair enough. Now, Beryl.
Yeah.
How are you getting rid of this card if she is presented to you at level 1?
With my current decks, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm either just gonna side or just swing in.
And you know what? That's the average response. Barrow's response is the average response that I'm expecting. Because, again, she's a beefy 8,500, which means most level 1 combos cannot kill her. Okay, standby decks. Okay, sure. Sure, standby decks can kill her, but they're gonna have a little bit of trouble, especially with 2K counters. And if I summon the earlier Luna level 0, they get destroyed in response. So it's gonna be kind of painful. And she hits for a staggering 12,500. So
And think about it. Common anti-change answers. Luna is 100% immune to them. Which, anti-change counters? Nope. Anti-change bombs? Nope. You either have to straight up overpower her, or bomb her with non-traditional means. I can count the amount of level 0 bombs that are played in today's metagame on one hand. And only certain sets have them. Like, Itsuki is definitely one that comes to my mind, and Shenlin. Itsuki and Shenlin are the only two that come to my mind currently.
Not even Sayo from Bang Dream?
Again, Sayo does come up. Yes, Sayo is a viable option, but I would imagine both Itsuki and Shenlin are more common. And also, Bang Dream could literally be anything. Bang Dream is a expanded version of hololive.
Right, they do have other bombs to go amok.
Right. So, honestly speaking, yes, if they are the common variant of choice into pants, sure. But at the same time, the Bang Dream player probably won't save a copy of Sayo in their hand.
Because LO expecting this, right?
Expecting this, like, I think both of you will agree with me when I say expecting a copy of Itsuki or a copy of Shenlin is more realistic. Yeah. Because both of them help out their respective decks far more than Sayo will at this point. Sure, Sayo is their one out, but in a lot of cases, I don't have to worry about Sayo even if they are playing 4 of her. Because by the point that they realize what's going on, they have to waste resources to find Sayo. They either have to waste their climax combo, which, okay, fair enough, you spent your climax combo getting a relatively dead card. Or Bravo, or option Bravo, that something better for you would be they wasted like a drop search or salvage on it. Or they have to waste a brainstorm for it. Which, all those scenarios, sure, I give up Luna for it. Luna came down for free at that point. Like, it's really funny. It's really funny, like, how good these level 0s are. Especially in a place like Arizona where there's heavy anti-change, Luna completely immune.
It's also funny is that because of her being a one cost inherently, you don't mind hard playing her Act 2.
Nope, I'll hardcast her all day, dude.
Like it's almost like having a Pandora's actor milking.
Pretty much. Now, of course, she doesn't swing for as hard as the original, but that's fine. That's fine. At 1/3 the cost, I'll take that. Like, for more in-depth analysis, listen to the Gargantua theory, which we should be releasing eventually. Like, honestly, I think this is gonna be another divisive card where we're gonna diverge here. Beryl?
My question is, why does she have Soul 2 as well?
So it's not common, but we have seen a few rare instances where this has popped up. Like the most recent example should have been Afternoon Nap Princess Kanata Konaway in the Nishigasaki product, where she is an anti-change bomb that swings for 2 and also has character hang on cord, by the way.
She's a 2/1.
Yeah, she's a 2/1 that swings for 2. There's also an Alice card in Sword Art Online Alicization that swings for 2 soul.
It's a promo. You can early play it at 1. She's like a 9/5.
Something like that. I believe there was also a Saber of Red in the Apocrypha set that is a 2/1 but swings for 2 soul. That should also be like a 9/5.
So occasionally you will get cards like this where they will swing for abnormally high values despite their cost.
Yeah, so it's not unheard of at this point, Carol.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It look a little funny, like, huh?
Like, I wish, like, if you have the time, like when the Gargantua theory comes out, listen to that video. You know, it's an hour and a half lecture based on why cards like this are insane. Like why we think cards like this are insane. But in terms of constructed, like holy crap.
Oh, I mean, we can only talk about this card in constructed, right?
Oh yeah, true. Well, ratings time, gentlemen.
Solid playable for me, a very, very decent standby option on top of you don't mind hard playing her because she's inherently one cost and very, 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 very decent.
Yeah, I give it playable.
My hands are tied, gentlemen.
Fair.
My hands are tied. I mean, literally. Why not?
Why not? Yeah, fair. Like, this card pretty much does almost everything you want it to do. She Gretchen's level 3. She could definitely Gretchen other standby rivals.
She's immune to anti-change.
On top of all that, which is pretty absurd.
It's like, oh, what do you mean?
And again, like the fact that you can just play her back down for one if people do play bounce or something, or you draw into her level 2 and you're like, you know what, I don't mind.
Sure, let's go stock neutral.
Right, and I got good damage economy.
Hey man, I swing the same as an early play, man. I'll take it.
Yeah, for one stock less, easy.
All right, well, that will conclude Green here. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. You know, make sure
we're not going to go over final thoughts on Green.
Okay, final thoughts, real quick.
Oh shit! I completely forgot about that.
I was like, I like an egg already.
Green.
Well, Green's got stuff.
Green's got some really good stuff.
I think Luna's one green.
Yeah, I think Luna one green too.
Oh yeah, Luna the best cards overall by far. Like Jesus Christ, rejecting humanity, going back to Babby.
All right. Pretty good.
Well.
So yeah, definitely excited to see what our last two cards have in store.
I'm as I said before, initially I was fucking dreading this. Can we please skip, man? And you're like, no, we can't skip hololive. And I'm like, fuck.
And it looks like you're actually enjoying this.
Oh, I'm loving this, man.
It's really shaping up to be like that very, very nice deck builder's paradise product.
I think I'm up to like 7 or 8 decks already. Hey man, 8 standbys next.
8 standbys next, all baby.
Oh baby, prepare to see more Babby.
And apparently, hasty succubi, right?
Right.
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this lecture on Green here. You know, please make sure to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell, set it to all because these all
the YouTube algorithm, and of course, it want to be even more awesome, you can also contribute to our Ko-fi or Patreon, like Jake here, who is our patron at the Pop Tier. So it's through people like him that we can continue to make videos for you all. And again, I want to thank Beryl for joining us tonight, for offering his insights as well as his vast knowledge upon hololive with us. And definitely looking forward to him returning for our second half.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I do also look forward to the next one.
For sure. And we will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.